Good evening, folks, and welcome to the Horror Hangout live stream. I'm Sean Patrick Urshan, and with us today is we got the regular Horror Hangout crew. We got Jen and Christian from Jen's Reviews from the Grave. We got the Horror Miser, Monty G, and the Trash Picture Show.
Are y'all up?
Well, welcome everybody.
Thank you.
Yes, thanks for joining us.
Welcome.
We got Matt Vandervoort in the chat. Welcome.
What's up, Matt?
Hey, Matt.
How you doing?
Well, we got quite a few topics this evening.
Boy, do we.
Yeah, probably went a little overboard.
Those are always the
Guess
ones.
I got excited. Well, how was everyone's St. Patrick's Day? Did you have a good time?
My liver's intact, so that's fucking good. That's like all I can ask for.
I didn't drink alcohol yet, so yeah, I'm fine. It was a perfectly cool Thursday. Watched a movie. It was fine.
I'm still wearing my frock.
Yeah.
No edge.
Yeah, I had a good day. It was a good St. Patrick's Day.
Oh, good.
Good.
I drank Guinness for the first time in 5 years. I've
Oh,
never
wow.
drank Guinness. I've drank it maybe 3 times ever. I can't stand this stuff.
I know I had it when Kelly and I went to London 2 years ago, so I'm pretty sure I had it, but I haven't had it since then because I'm not really a drinker. But that's one of the things I wanted to do was to have some Guinness over there, so I did have it.
What did you think of it, Monty?
It's actually pretty good. It's just a little bit bitter. I was expecting bitter taste, but it wasn't too bad. I enjoyed it. Yes.
It's stout. It's heavy. It's like if someone made bread
Yeah.
with coffee and then blended it with alcohol.
It's pretty
That
heavy
sounds like
duty.
a thing.
Sorry, Chris, you're not old enough to drink yet.
It used to be my favorite beer, yeah. But I'd save it for like special nights, so like like a Friday night when I really want to go for it. I'd either get the 4-pack of the long cans or the.
Sean, how were you at pouring it? Were you okay getting ahead? Because there's a technique to just keep the glass at an angle. And
Oh yeah, I'm not too good. I'm sloppy with my drink.
it's all right.
But I actually don't drink anymore, honestly. But
You're better off.
when I did, yeah,
There's safer ways to waste your money.
I enjoyed me a bit.
Mhm.
All right, guys. So the first topic of the evening tonight is we're gonna do an open discussion on the Resident Evil franchise.
Totally prepared.
Good job.
For this.
Good job.
Totally prepared.
We're talking about the movies, not the games.
Fair
Talk
enough,
about
I
the
own none of
movies,
the
yeah.
movies. I own none of the movies.
Oh, no. I actually own all 6 movies, but they're actually on digital. They have to go on digital, so I have all the Resident Evil movies. Yes.
I'm missing one. I think I'm missing one. I have all.
But the
of them
final
except
chapter.
one. No, I have that.
Oh, you have
I'm
that.
missing
Okay.
Retribution.
Felix. Rick's in the chat. What's up, Rick?
Hey, Rick.
What's up? How's
Hey,
it
dude.
going, dude?
Now, I find it fascinating when the first Resident Evil first came out. Everyone was very pumped, and I was like, "What the world was that? Where's Chris? Where's Jill?"
Mhm.
None of the characters were actually in the film. They sort of had it put in the mansion, but that was but then they just turned it into kind of an action film. But would you actually believe that Resident Evil is the most popular? Actually, it's the most successful video game adaptation as far as film is concerned.
Doesn't surprise me.
Nice.
Well, the amount of sequels that make sense. They obviously made fucking money. Like.
Yeah, they definitely were successful. And each film did pretty well.
Yeah, but box office wise, it actually did kind of well.
Yeah.
Is that a Stars badge?
Yeah, that might be a Star's badge.
Nice. So what do you guys think about them creating their own character, Alice, instead of going like Claire Renfield?
Anyone want to go first?
It looks like Christian's dying.
Go ahead.
Alice as a character is perfectly fine. They do okay stuff with her. My problem with Alice kind of sums up the entire series of films to me is you have these very campy, cheesy send-ups to like B-movie is with the games and classic zombie films, and you turn them into underworld movies, but with zombies instead of vampires.
Yeah.
There's an issue there. Little problem. It just I don't. You have all this promise, and I feel like if they were just their own thing and not called Resident Evil, I would be a lot nicer to the film. Some of them are okay. I think Apocalypse is pretty all right, but like, God, the storytelling becomes so convoluted as shit.
Oh hell yeah!
Yeah,
it's like this. Paul W.S. Anderson, he's okay at directing, but he can't
He's
write.
not a
He can't
terrible
write.
director. No.
He's okay. He if without that quick editing that he does sometimes, especially in the final chapter, he's okay as an actor. He's a pretty good action director, almost like Michael Bay like when it comes to his action scenes. But God, someone else write. He cannot write the story. That's his main problem.
Yeah.
He cannot not right. But when it comes to most of the more successful movies in the franchise, he did not write them. He did not write them. But the ones when he did wrote, oh God, just stick to directing.
It's like the Resident Evil games were never fucking Shakespearean fucking stories to begin with.
You were almost.
But after the third one, after the Mad Maxi fucking one, they all started to blend together, and at that point I realized, okay, this is just a dude making movies to keep his wife in fucking money and keep her career fucking relevant.
Pretty much.
No, I'm not trying to be a dick, but the fact is, it is so like he makes his wife like fucking Superman by the fucking fourth or fifth one. She's like fucking got psychic kinetic powers. She's clothed.
Yeah.
It's like, what the fuck, man? Just and the thing that really annoyed me was with the Marvel movies, it had a positive effect with in regard that the source material made the movies, and then the movies started to affect the comics, which was good. But in this, it was a case that the movies, the bad kind of Resident Evil movies, started to affect the later games, such as 5 and 6. And just like you know what I mean, Christian? Like it became more Michael Bay than George A. Romero, those fucking later games.
Yeah, that's the problem. Like 6 especially. 5 is one of those games where I will entirely acknowledge that game is really bad, especially on a story front, but I kind of have fun with it. But 6 is so just God, what are you trying to do here?
It's like 24 set in the fucking Resident Evil universe. What the fuck?
Oh man, it's like when I started playing 6, and I kind of figured that's what they were going to after what they did with 5, and I didn't like Jake Muir's character because because Albert Wesker never in the whole series did he actually have a time to have a child, so he just came out of nowhere. He just came out of
he probably grew him or something. There was some shit where he was in some fucking test tube or something.
Yeah, he was in a test
but
tube.
I had no problem seeing them use Sherry or bring back Sherry Birkin again. I had no problem in bringing her back. It was nice seeing actually seeing Chris and Leon get together in this series. I would have preferred they brought back Claire, in the whatchamacallit in the series in that game.
Like they're not fantastic, but if I was going to tell someone to watch a Resident Evil movie, I'd probably recommend the kind of CG ones. Have you guys seen?
Yeah,
I've seen them. Yeah.
Oh yeah, it was pretty good, like the animated ones. Yeah.
Yeah. They work in the continuity of the game. So, like, if you're a fan, you'll be in the know of what's fucking going on. So I just felt that after 3, it was just rinse repeat. Alice finds a bunch of survivors. Most of them are killed off. She fucking saves a bunch of children. She stops Wesker. Rinse repeat. It was the same fucking shit over and over and over again.
I felt like the real problem when it got so convoluted and when they decide, oh, she's a clone the whole time. Like, what?
Oh, the final chapter one. Yeah,
I think that started in the third one, Extinction, right?
Actually,
like at the end, I believe.
Yeah, at the final chapter, we find out that she was actually just a clone of the one of the original owners. She wasn't a real person. She was just a clone. And again, that comes with bad script writing. It's like all this time, this is what you come up with the final chapter. Like I said, I have nothing against Mila Jovovich. I think she's a pretty good actress. Pretty good actress, and but that's that Paul S.W. He just can't. He can't write. He can't freaking write.
but like as you were saying, Monty, by the end of it, it was like they got a writer from the fucking Young and the Restless. Fucking did it. Oh my God! What a twist! She's a clone. That's her brother, and she slept with him.
We never seen it.
It was like, and the sad fact was, you guys probably know this already. George A. Romero was approached to do the Resi movie, and there was a really cool trailer for Resident Evil 2 that he directed. And like, I don't know.
Well, we got somebody new in the chat. Realities of perspective.
This is where the party's at, right here.
He's right about that.
Tell your friends. Tell your friends.
Up in here.
Up.
Yeah, you gotta let
right here, baby.
You gotta let D-Zombify thank him.
I was gonna say, what do you guys think of how they kind of sprinkled in some of the classic characters throughout the sequels, like Jill Valentine's in the second one, and then they put Leon in there later on?
Oh, God.
Kind of, do you feel like they were shoehorned, like just thrown in there just to please the fans? Look at Marty.
You want to start off there, friend?
Sienna Gilroy. I can't pronounce her last name. She was good to start off as Jill, but the minute she was cool, great introduction to the character, badass, miniskirt, blue tube top, boots, gun, kicking ass. But the minute she kind of was put side by side by Mila Jovovich, was like, oh, this chick. And then the rest of them were introduced more as like fucking just Easter egg characters. They had no major bearing on the story. I was disgusted what they done with my lady here. I love Ada Wong. She's pure femme fatale. She's like something from a 40s film noir, and they completely fucked her over. I don't know which one. Again, they're all fucking blending into one, but just like the characters. I mean, what movie ends with like all the main characters, video game characters, on the top of the White House? And it's like, yeah, we're gonna fight it. Starts again. It's like, where the fuck did it go? What happened?
Yeah, thank you. Yes. What the hell is with that goddamn ending? They never mention it again. That is the other problem with the Resident Evil movies, is constantly introducing new shit and new characters every single movie. And then they are never mentioned again. None of the girls that she saves, every single movie, they have to have a girl that she saves. None of them are critical ever again. Did they just die off screen, I guess? My God, they did and I feel bad because like some of the actors playing returning characters aren't bad. The actor they actually have playing Chris, I think, does a pretty good job. The actor they have playing Wesker is not bad. Most of the actors aren't bad. They just don't have anything to work with.
Christian, the introduction of Chris. I don't know, was someone pulling a fucking joke here? You get Wentworth Miller from Prison Break, and his introduction, his first line in the movie is, "I know a way out of here." It's like, someone's just taking a fucking piss now, man.
Probably.
That wasn't planned at all.
Oh man. Yeah, I don't know what it was like this. I think probably what happened was when the first Resident Evil movie came out, all the fans complained about where's Chris, where's Jill, where's Albert Wesker, where's Barry,
Barry.
and none of the characters none of the main characters in there. So they decided, okay, well, we got to bring Jill in. So they brought Jill in. Well, what about Chris? Well, they bring Chris and Claire in the third movie. But the problem is again, continuity, because after that, we won't see Chris anymore in the rest of the series at all.
Right.
Oh. And then for some reason they decide to add some of the monsters in the game because, and I believe in the fourth or fifth one, we see the one of the big guy with the huge axe from Resident Evil 5. He's in this game.
Yeah.
He's in one of the movies there.
Executioner.
Yeah, the Executioner.
Some of them are pretty cool. I thought, I liked how they did Nemesis. Honestly, at the
D-Zombified. What's up, bro? Thanks for joining us.
I am with you, Sean. I am with you. The one highlight of the Resident Evil movies is seeing all of the creatures done in mostly decent CG. And I do love how they handle Nemesis in the movie. That is like the one highlight, is seeing some of the monsters and seeing Nemesis handled pretty decently.
Yeah,
I like how he's so relentless, and when he fought Alice, they really went at it.
Yeah, they actually do a pretty decent interpretation of it.
Yeah, I did like how they made Nemesis in it. That was one of the few good things they've done in the whole series.
Yeah.
I didn't like how they turned him into the T-Rex in Jurassic Park, where he saves the day at the fucking endo. It's like, hey, wait, I remember who I am. Oh, what the
Yeah, that was a little disappointing.
Yeah.
Well, but luckily they're rebooting the whole franchise, so hopefully they'll actually get it right and stick closely more to the source material.
That'd be nice.
Not to talk up subject, but who's seen Monster Hunter?
I know it exists. I've heard things about it.
I watched it, Monty, and there was bits I really enjoyed, but again, at the back of my head, it's like Anderson is just trying to give his wife something to do so she doesn't fucking fade out of relevance. I'm not trying to be a dick. She's a great actress. She's cool, but it's like, my God, it's like, is this dude fucking? He has some mad fucking sexual fantasy about her, so he just puts her in these movies so he can fucking reenact that. Is that what's going on here? Because it's like, dude, what the fuck?
She is quite scantily clad throughout the series.
It's like, dude, you get to take that home. You don't have to show it off to everyone else. It's like, what the hell?
Wow, look at my hot wife kicking.
Look at my hot wife fight this Rathalos. Maybe that's his kink. Maybe he gets off on seeing his wife fight CGI dragons.
CGI monsters, just like he's got some kind of, I want my missus to bitch shit out of a monster while I get my jollies to it. Like, what the fuck?
Because Monster Hunter, if the monsters do look good, I do give them credit for that. But it's just her just being a different character, kicking monsters instead of zombies.
Mila Jovovich like zombies.
At least she's wearing clothes in this one, though.
That's a plus.
Like that other one she did. Remember Ultraviolet?
Ultraviolet, yeah.
Almost like the same thing, pretty much.
God,
Sean, I'd forgotten about that movie. Thanks a lot.
Same. God, oh my God, Ultraviolet.
Some people actually like that movie.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. Some people.
Cool.
Yeah. Some people.
I'm not one of them.
Monty, some people like having their nipples twisted as well, but I'm not fucking one of them, okay?
Yeah, same.
Hey, look, to each his own. Hey, look,
Yeah.
people love some type of movies, and I mean, I like the action. I like the premise. I like the action scenes in it, but the story was just a mess. This is
Yeah.
That's
Like-
my thing with Resident Evil movies. I do like the action, and I thought they mixed the horror pretty well with the action. And that's a pretty good CGI, and I do like the Alice character. I like Mila Jovovich,
Mhm.
and she's always
think
like
that-
stone-faced, She never has like any like emotion. She's just like cold,
I think the first three movies were the best. Like,
Yeah.
and that's me being generous. But I think after the third, it was just like, just for me.
yeah, because the first one was all right. I liked the second and the third, and it looked like the series was increasing better, but it just fell off the map.
And then it becomes
Yeah.
Mad Max with zombies.
Then they have a
liked that
dragon.
one.
They have a dragon in the last movie, the final chapter.
God.
Why is there a dragon in this movie? What the hell's going on?
Because,
Zombie
like we said, he gets off on his wife fighting CGI dragons. That's his king. We've discovered it.
Cover my wife in more drool, more KY jelly.
Jen, I take it you have not seen any of the Resident Evil movies.
I haven't. I'm bad. But luckily my son has seen it all, so it works out.
Well, I might do that, James Moss. I might do that.
Shocker's a great movie.
It is a good movie.
One movie.
Oh, Shocker!
Remember
Yeah, that's
when-
good. Yeah, that's good. Yeah, Shocker. Yeah, Shocker doesn't get the love that it deserves.
No.
No, it doesn't.
Skinner's a bad guy.
It's shocking
No.
about
Yeah,
it.
yeah. See, get to see Skinner as a bad guy.
Well, I'll say one thing about the Resident Evil franchise is I do enjoy it in kind of a popcorn kind of way where you turn off your
yeah.
brain and just watch the craziness and the carnage.
Mhm.
And this, but if you look into it in any kind of depth, it's just forget about it.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Hey, Judith.
Hey, oh.
So yeah, what do you guys have to say in closing? Your overall thoughts on the film franchise Resident Evil?
I'm with you, Sean. They're bubblegum fun, but
Right.
they definitely don't do the source material justice.
No.
Yeah.
And hopefully the rebooted franchise will take itself that bit more seriously.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, same. I wish they handled it better. Alice has some cool moments in the franchise. I think the series could have done some interesting stuff with her if they just decided, okay, we're just getting rid of all the characters from the games and just focusing on her. But the problem is they keep having the fan backlash of, hey, where's Chris? Where's Jill? Where's Wesker? And all that. And so they have to keep giving development to them. And Alice ultimately becomes very bland and one note for the most of the franchise.
Mhm.
That's the main issue. They're perfectly fine, dumb action movies. I'm with all of you. The first three are pretty decent, but God, those later ones, especially the final chapter, are painful to sit through.
It gets rough. Yeah.
It's
Yeah, like,
it's
can you guys distinguish between after the third one? Can you tell like what happens? And yeah, it's just
I remember a few moments from certain movies, but I couldn't tell you which one. I remember they recreate the scene of Wesker throwing his glasses at the camera and stuff, but I couldn't tell you which movie that was from.
Yeah,
I know that's
it's-
one of the later ones.
yeah.
I know she fights
I
a
forget.
zombie
Yeah,
dragon in the last one.
Then suddenly you have the
Zombies
zombies start splitting their heads open and stuff. I'm like,
yeah. That
Where's that
came
come
from
from?
that came from Resident Evil 5.
Yeah, that came from RE5.
Yeah.
I did like how they had a few cool shots like from the game, like in the first movie when they're on the train thing, and then the
Oh yeah.
liquor monster comes in. Like that's
Yeah.
straight from the game. There's some cool moments peppered throughout here and there.
Mm-hmm. Most definitely.
So next up is, what is your favorite video game to film adaptation? Very curious to see what you guys.
Oh no! No!
What's that? I can't see.
No!
Street Fighter, and is that the Wizard?
Yes, that is Street Fighter and the Wizard. I collect
Oh,
video game
Jesus.
adaptation VHS tapes.
Marty,
Lord.
Marty, can I put on your whatchamacallit so I can hide my face? Because he.
Fucking no, I'm using it myself. Nah.
I hope you don't mean the
You're
one with
getting
Van
judged
Damme.
hard.
Oh yeah, definitely Van Damme. Yes.
I'll give you the fucking Street Fighter. Good fun movie. Raul Julier went totally 100% fucking into like researching the role. He studied Mussolini and Stalin. I was like,
It is.
what the
Great.
Of course.
Of course.
If you ever want to see an actor such as his caliber just play a way over the top villain, he definitely did that with Bison.
Yeah.
Yeah, he
does that
certainly did.
And-
He went
and-
full over the top.
And the lovely thing was, he did it for his kids. I just because they were big fans of the video game.
But no. I saw that movie when my friend, one of my best friends, he had that. I don't know if it's still on beta or VHS, but I know I saw it on either one of those formats. And we sat down and watched this picture, and me and my friends were like, "What the hell did they do this?" It's like, let's put it this way: Street Fighter is equivalent to Mortal Kombat Annihilation.
No, hold on a minute now,
it's
Monty.
not that bad.
I admit there's some problems, but you're watching cinematic gold when all the bad guys are in a tent, seeing an explosive truck come towards them, and Zangief is looking at the screen and goes, "Quick, change the channel!" I'm like, that's fucking comedic gold, man. Like, seriously.
Oh.
It's even bad for a Van Damme movie.
Oh
Not
man!
a high point of his career. It is not a high
No.
point of his career.
He was probably high when he was making it in his career.
Possibly,
but-
yeah.
He's probably doing some lines.
Oh man! Well, yeah, but it put it this way: it's not as bad as Super Mario Brothers, but it's kind of up there.
Do you guys remember when they did another one? It was like The Revenge of Chun-Li or something, and
Oh yeah, I remember that
You're
one.
one from
Oh god,
Smallville.
that movie's awful.
Yeah,
that was so bad.
I'll give Street Fighter credit. It's not as bad as that one. Yeah, the chick, the woman, not the woman who plays Lois Lane in Smallville. She's in that one. She's Chun-Li.
No.
No, just no.
Just no.
I think mine will
Monty
be
G, what's your favorite video game adaptation to film?
Believe it or not, I would actually have to say the first Mortal Kombat.
Same.
Yeah, first one.
Yeah.
They stick to the source material. Yeah,
Yeah.
Even though Gordo is a CGI mess. CGI
That
mess.
he is.
Yeah, but at least they stick to the source material, and I like what they attempted to do, and tried to make all the Mortal Kombat fans happy. So definitely had to be the first Mortal Kombat film. Although I am looking forward to the remake that's coming out.
Same,
Yeah,
that's
that's
good.
cool.
Mhm.
Some of it I liked, like they look cool, like the characters like Sub-Zero.
Mhm.
And they had some good fighting, like martial arts fighting in there.
Yeah, it had some cool martial arts fighting in there.
What's the Shang Tsung? He was pretty over the top.
So is mine.
Your soul is mine. Like,
Who's
it's
that
so
actor again?
campy.
I can't pronounce his fucking name, but he was in Planet of the Apes and he was in Showdown in Little Tokyo. He's a brilliant fucking actor. Kerry,
Yeah, I know. Yeah, no, I know. I think I know who you're talking about. I can't pronounce his name neither.
Yeah, it's if you're
Yeah,
watching,
cool.
we know who you are.
Had a pretty cool soundtrack, actually. You had that disco
he's,
song, Mortal Kombat, Raiden, Liu Kang.
Sonya.
Finish him.
Even I know that.
Mhm.
That's random. What's your favorite X-Men film? Where'd that come from?
Yeah, no. What's
X2, I guess.
Yeah.
That's probably the best out of the series.
Hmm.
But
Marty, what's your favorite video game to film adaptation?
Christoph Gans's adaptation of Silent Hill perfectly
Ooh,
captures
yeah.
the game. They got the actual composer who done the game to do the soundtrack for the movie, and it's a fucking wonderful movie. And if you wanted, you could work it in. This movie could be set in the game universe.
Yeah.
You could even see it like taking place along with the games, not like as an adaptation. Rhonda Mitchell is cool. Laurie Holden, is that her name? From The Walking Dead.
Yeah,
she
Lauren
was
Holden.
cool
Yeah.
as Sybil, the cop. The creature designs, Gan's done a fantastic job making the creature designs, particularly Pyramid Head. I love Pyramid Head. And just the whole vibe and like the fact that Silent Hill was loosely based on the town of Centralia, and then they moved the elements of what happened in that town into the story of the movie. I really liked as well. It's really fucking atmospheric, and if you haven't seen it, I highly recommend you go back and check it out.
Yeah, that was pretty good. I like that movie.
It had some nice CGI, like the characters, like you said, like the nurse things with the messed up
zombie,
head and the guy with the
Pyramid
metal
Head.
Pyramid.
head.
Yeah, I called it the
anvil or
dancing
whatever.
nurse, the
Yeah.
dancing nurses.
Fucking contorted.
So mine would be Sonic.
That
Sonic
was mine.
That's a
Boom.
great movie. That's a fun movie.
I thought it was a lot of fun.
Whoever
Jim
got
Carrey
the
was
voice.
good in that.
It's good to see Jim Carrey.
At
back.
least they improved that Sonic's look.
Yeah.
Right. If they didn't
Oh,
change his look, then forget it. But
And
they
I'm
did,
the
and they
only
did him
person-
justice, you know.
Am I the only person that really wishes they keep the one that the fixed look, but on the Blu-ray as an extra, you got to see the cut of the movie that had the fucked up design? Am I the only one who really wants to see that fucked up design?
Yes!
See, yeah, some of these deleted scenes, yeah, like
Yeah, that design is so goddamn uncanny and creepy, and I kind of wish the whole movie looked like that. I love how weird and fucked that design is.
Oh man, it's
sure
that's the Cronenberg edition.
Yes.
or maybe they could have the improved Sonic meet the old design of him and like kill him or something.
I don't know.
Oh god, like Godzilla Final Wars.
Yeah. Have Cheetah, what's up?
Yo, Cheetah.
Hey, Cheetah.
Hey, Cheetah. Yeah, Emoji Movie. Ugh.
Oh my god.
Does that even qualify as a video game movie?
What?
I guess.
What are we
I
talking?
mean,
How did we get here?
technic.
What world am
Kinda.
I in?
I think.
She put down the Emoji Movie.
Give it 2 years, we'll see a fucking Candy Crush movie.
Oh
Oh,
god.
God.
Actually,
Oh, don't ruin
They had the
Actually,
Angry
there
Bird.
is
They had the
all
Angry
wrong.
Hey,
Bird.
look, if they have Angry
They're
Birds,
making
gonna
one,
come up with a
actually.
Candy Crush movie.
Oh.
they're making one. They're also making a Tetris movie.
Yeah, I heard about the
Hello?
Tetris movie.
How the fuck you make a Tetris movie? I don't know, but
Just record a bunch of Russians building a fucking wall. That's how you make a Tetris movie.
How can
We
you
need
make
one
that a
more-
movie? I don't s-
oh, yeah.
That's like saying having tennis, the movie. You just see them hit the ball back and forth for 2 hours.
It's just get whiplash.
Get the Snyder cut for that.
Yeah, it's like
4 hours. My arm's getting sore with the racket.
Anybody see the Snyder cut yet? I'm curious.
I don't care. I hate.
I'm like Monty. I'm waiting till Saturday because you need to fucking designate a serious block of time to watch that fucking beast. But I'm hearing good things.
Yeah, that's true.
It's 242 minutes long, so
What
it's
the fuck? God damn it! That is everything wrong with Zack Snyder as a director. This is why I don't like Zack Snyder movies. God damn it!
You're on a roll tonight, son.
yeah, no.
Judith
What,
Kenobi said it was great.
No spoilers. No spoilers.
You gonna watch
So
it?
guys, what is the worst video game to film adaptation that you've ever seen?
Super Mario.
No, it has monkeys and.
But it doesn't.
Okay,
have
Bob
it-
Hoskins actually not terrible in that movie.
It's
Bob
not-
Hoskins is actually a really good choice,
It's
and
not-
Dennis Hopper doesn't give a fuck, and it's amazing.
It's not bad, but we never
does
got a
not.
sequel. That's why I
oh,
hate
you
it.
want a sequel to Super Mario?
With
That's
Dennis
why it's
Hopper.
bad.
Yeah,
That's
that's why
why
it's
it's
bad
bad.
because they were gonna give it to us and then they took it away. No more monkeys. Made Shin very sad.
Oh
Monkeys.
man, I don't know what they were thinking. I do give Bob Hopkins and Dennis Hopper credit. They actually did perform good in the movie, so he
What
did
about John
make a good Mario.
Leguizamo?
Apparently the production of that movie was an absolute shit show because they got
Yes.
first-time directors and there were a couple and they bullied people. I mean, there was one extra that the guy he didn't like his costume, so he poured hot coffee down the back of his costume to make it look fucking more authentic and scalded the guy, and it's like, what the fuck? Bob Hoskins affectionately called them the "See you next Tuesday" and the cow.
Mhm.
All right, night DZ. Thanks for dropping by.
Thank you.
Night,
See you later,
Design 5.
Clyde.
Later, zombie.
Oh,
Jen,
definitely.
that's actually that was my pick for worst Super Mario Bros.
We think alike.
Sorry.
Actually is as bad as Super Mario Brothers was. Blood Raven was worse.
Ooh,
Someone
that
mentioned
is
that in the
good.
chat.
Yeah, Blood Raven. Because thanks James for reminding me. Yes, yes. I guess he's talking about the one that starred Christina Loken. That she was in it.
Blood Rain. Blood
The
Rain.
one
that's
from
it.
Terminator.
Yeah,
Terminator.
Terminator
yeah.
3. Yeah,
Mhm.
yeah. Then darn
In that movie.
darn it.
Oh.
Yeah.
House of
Yeah.
the Dead. Oh my God. House
Oh
of
no,
the Dead.
House of the Dead.
Oh, no.
John, can it be a terrible movie that you still end up enjoying?
Yeah, sure. When...
Okay. I gotta go with Double Dragon. Just so you can see Robert Patrick with frosted tips, and
Yeah.
Mark Dacascos tried to carry who was the other guy from Party of Five? Not Matthew Fox. The other guy. Basically, one guy couldn't do fucking karate, and Mark Dacascos had to basically do all the fucking martial arts. And in the game, they're both martial artists. So you have one guy doing martial arts, and you have another guy fighting Three Stooges style by throwing fucking inflatable fucking dolls at bad guys. There's a gang of postmen who commit kamikaze attacks, and it's wonderfully
Right,
shot.
there are. Oh fuck, I forgot about that.
Airmail! And you just fucking splat to the ground.
Yeah.
My goodness. Jen and Christian, what is your worst video game to film adaptation of all time?
I already said so. What's yours, darling?
Well, Jen already did, but you didn't, did you?
Possibly sorry for this, Marty. Silent Hill Revelations.
Oh no, dude, fucking that's how you de-evolve a fucking franchise.
Yeah.
That's
Okay.
how
Cool.
you-
We're in agreement here then. Yeah. Fuck that movie.
Yeah,
Silent Hill
I was
3 is one of my favorite games of all time, and I hate how that movie tries to adapt it and fails in every way, and it ruins the story that the first film was trying to do. God. Very few movies make me actually angry. Silent Hill Revelations actually does make me kind of angry.
And Black Christmas.
And Martyrs remake.
Yeah.
Very few.
They done the same with Pyramid Head as they done with Nemesis as well. They turned him into a fucking like good guy
Yeah.
in the last 5 minutes.
Why?
Yeah, I don't know what they were trying to attempt with Silent Hill Resolutions. It didn't make any sense.
I didn't even see that one.
I think as well they were like, fuck, what do we do? Here, we'll do a fucking Game of Thrones reunion. Put Ned Stark and Jon Snow together and fucking try and get people to like him, you know?
Did that one even come out in the theater?
It did.
Yeah.
Limitedly.
Theatrical release.
Yeah, it got a theatrical release. Yeah, they because didn't I think Raja, who starred in the first one, doesn't she have like a small cameo, or she wasn't even in at all? I know they brought Sean Bean back, but I don't think
it
they
like
brought.
the first scene of the movie. Yeah.
I think it might have been unused footage from the first one that they fucking plonked into that one.
Yeah, because I remember seeing her, but I didn't think she was credited in the movie, so I don't think she came back for the sequel.
I guess I will skip that one.
Probably should.
Probably should.
Yeah, you're not missing anything on that one.
No.
All right, guys. Very excited to hear your thoughts about this one. Thoughts on Rob Zombie directing the new Monsters movie? Nice. You guys are like right on cue with this stuff.
I had everything prepared.
On one hand, I love Rob Zombie. I love to go for my white trash, just, dirty, exploitative, just all of that everything everyone loves and hates about Rob Zombie. I'm all about that. But I don't want to go to Rob Zombie for my comedy, and I would think that I don't know if he's going to do the original spirit of the Monsters show, or if he's going to make it dark and edgy. I don't think I want dark and edgy monsters.
I kind of wanted dark and edgy monsters just for how stupid it would be. I am super down for this either way, because it's either going to be a pretty okay movie, or it is going to be Halloween 2 levels of what the fuck hilarious. So either way, it'll be interesting.
Long as you don't put include another white horse in the movie.
Yes, I want that white horse back.
Of symbolism.
Yes.
The return of the white horse.
The return of the white horse.
Someone needs to take that fucking horse to the glue factory, seriously.
And she just says Rob Zombie equals crap. Oh man. Yeah, I don't know what to think about this, because I have no clue about what direction he's going to do with the monsters.
Yeah.
I can't see him stick with the original concept of what the monsters was. Yeah, I think he'll probably have some comedic elements in it, but I think he's going to try to make it serious.
Oh God.
I don't. How do you make?
No!
Exactly. How?
I don't know, because it's like I don't know what type of direction he's going to put the monsters in, and of course he's got to have his wife, and I forgot who he cast is going to be Herman.
Yeah,
I
don't think.
I think he used a couple of people from his other movies and stuff.
And I think Richard Blank is going to be cast as Grandpa. I think that's what he's going to be.
I love him.
But I can't know who he's cast as Herman, so I have because I don't believe Sherry Moon Zombie has any comedic elements in her at all.
I don't know.
I really don't know how. I don't know what direction he's going to go with it. So to me, it all depends upon what type of direction he's going to do with this show. I mean, he's a huge fan of the show, so I'll give him credit for
it every movie.
Yeah. So I have no clue what direction he's going to put this into.
How do you do a serious monsters? How?
Okay, so the
Like
monsters.
he's already done his defunctional fucking monster-esque, creature-esque family or horror-esque family
Fireflies.
with the Firefly family.
Yeah.
So it's like
True. But
I don't think not
The
that
monsters.
violent. No, I don't think he's going to go with that way.
Can
But-
you imagine seeing all blood and gore everywhere on the monsters movie?
the thing is with Rob Zombie,
People
I
getting
wouldn't fucking
stabbed
put past him. Like
does how many people think it's going to be good? Like, I actually have
I don't-
hope.
I don't think it's going to be good, but I do think it will be entertaining.
It's got to be that, yeah.
Mhm.
Like, as people say, oh, you can do comedy. I watched Super El Bistro. I don't know if you've watched that cartoon.
I have, yeah.
I
have.
got about 20 minutes in and wanted to bore a hole in my head with a fucking power drill and pour
That's most
fire
people's
ants.
reaction to that
fucking
one,
movies.
yeah.
I hated it so fucking much. Sorry for going on a swearing tirade, Sean, but this, honest to God, like his sense of humor, it's all in jokes and tit jokes and just
Mhm.
raunchy jokes. And like
Yeah.
you need
Yeah.
you need a bit more than that to make a
Yeah,
movie work.
that's one of the problems I have with that picture is too many sexual innuendo jokes, too many this joke, that jokes, D jokes, T jokes. And, it's like, come on, dude, where's your creative flow? It's like, yeah, it's funny the first 2 times when you told it, but if you want to do it 15 times, then it's not funny anymore.
Are you
Like-
telling me that you've never been watching the Munsters and thinking this would be a lot better if they constantly zoomed in on Lily's ass? Are you telling me that? Because I don't believe you.
Like the thing is, I think his quote unquote creative style is shock.
Yeah.
That's his
Mhm.
creative bread and butter is shock. But when
But he
you
does it very
do it
well.
in every single movie you make, it ceases to be shocking. You all these movies are just like bar Lords of Salem. Actually, I thought that was one of his best movies, Lords of Salem, because he had the wherewithal.
Christian proudly holds it up.
I fucking
Probably
love
Great
Lords of
movie.
Salem.
I still gotta watch. I still have not
Ah.
seen that film. I gotta check it out. I still have not
You
seen
need
the Lords
to.
of
I
Salem.
love Lords of
I
Salem.
couldn't do it, man. I could not do it. I could not get through it. I'm
Fair
sorry.
enough.
He does it well, though. I mean, he does what he does well. Just, I don't know if he's going to do this well. I hope. I'm rooting for him, but I have kind of a sinking feeling in the pit of my stomach that we're all going to be going, oh, God, dude, no. Just no. Bad Rob Zombie. Basically, yes. And I'm rooting for him, though, but I don't know. In my heart of hearts.
I just feel like, why does he have to write the movie too? Why can't he just direct and give the cool visuals like we know he can do, and just have someone else write the script?
Oh, he's
Someone that
writing the
knows
script, huh?
comedy.
He's writing the script. Oh no. Oh, that's
Yeah,
bad.
that-
Oh,
yeah.
that's
Yeah.
bad.
Usually a bad son.
Yeah,
That's-
he's not
that's
the
not a good
best
sign.
writer.
Okay,
No.
so we're gonna be following the Munsters, who are a family living in a single wide trailer. Lily is going to be a stripper. Eddie Munster is going to be a drug dealer.
Cool.
Eddie Munster is going to be a drug dealer who
Oh,
also
yeah, I
sells
could
his own
see that.
product. Herman will be a hermaphroditic murderer.
Okay.
Herman, short for hermaphrodite.
You
yes,
jest.
exactly.
Your grandpa makes meth and gives it to Eddie's fucking self.
Cooks Eddie's drugs. Yeah, see, there we go.
get a break. All those Breaking Bad fans.
Grandpa's like a pedophile or something.
Oh my god! See,
Oh,
we
no.
joke, but this is a possibility.
It's not that
Oh.
it could happen.
Yeah, this could happen.
Oh,
I'm both scared and very excited.
I got a bad feeling about this one, guys. I did not know he was writing
I
it as
didn't
well.
either, but
Oh,
that's
boy.
ooh,
yeah, no.
Like him.
that coming from a fan. Ooh, no, he shouldn't write this.
It's a dark and edgy month. Da 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 da.
But visually, I think visually,
Visually, I think
Be
he's going to
cool,
do a good
you know,
job.
like-
visually, yes.
like one of his like the Dracula music video or something like cool like that.
Hmm.
I mean, he could surprise us, though.
Oh my god, Rob Zombie's gonna do a cover of the Monsters theme and make it all fucking Rob Zombie-ified.
That's what I thought.
Oh no.
Mhm.
That's okay. Why not?
Have the introduction of each character like that. That'd be funny.
Jesus Christ.
It could be the
Oh.
best thing we've ever seen. Maybe.
Never
Maybe.
know. You never know.
Never know.
Never.
If it is gory, I want to see someone getting fucking ground up by. Well, Jen, what was the stairs? The stairs that was their pet that used to eat people.
Yeah.
That was Spot.
Yeah,
That was
yeah.
Spot.
Spot.
Really? Wasn't it
See
just
him
I'm
friggin'
fucking-
chomps
Yeah,
on guy.
just getting fucking just fucking.
Yeah.
If they do it,
Chops
go,
on in
just
half. Rah, rah, rah.
Yeah.
I could see that.
I can too.
And
And
like
more importantly,
burn
Rob's-
somebody to ashes with his fire breath.
Oh,
It could be good. Maybe.
probably not, but it'll be fun. It'll be entertaining.
This
It'll
is
be
gonna-
something, all right.
God damn it! This is going to be another one where I'm going to have to go and do.
Oh god, is this gonna be the third installment of Jen defending Rob Zombie's bad movie?
Either that, or it's going to be
Yeah.
the first installment of fuck him, fuck him, fuck
Fuck,
him.
this is the thing that broke the Rob Zombie's back.
I
Yeah.
take back anything I ever said about him.
All right, guys. So this will be a fun part. Cast your version of the monsters. Which actors would you like to see in these like classic roles?
I think it would be cool to see John Lithgow playing Herman Monster because he played
Judd. And
Judd.
Judd was played by Fred Gwynne, who played Herman Munster.
Yeah, I think that'd
be kind of-
clever,
yeah.
clever.
I think that would be cool. And for Grandpa, I think Brad Dourif. Just because I love Brad Dourif. Or who did I say?
You
I
said Malcolm McDowell.
or
too.
Malcolm McDowell. Malcolm McDowell actually probably would be my official choice for Grandpa. Because I like Malcolm
Uh-huh.
McDowell.
Be a good pick.
And we already know that
Lily, I think, has been confirmed to be Sherry Moon.
Yeah, I don't think she's as bad actress as some people say. I think she's not great, but she's gotten better.
But could she do comedic Lily role?
Possibly.
Yeah, see, that's the problem I have. She's not, like I said, she's not a bad actress,
Thank
but
you.
I don't know if she can actually do something in this type of a role before. That's the problem I have with her.
She might surprise us. I have a little faith in her. She's better with dramatic. I don't know comedy either, but maybe. I also like Brad Garrett was mentioned earlier for Herman Munster. That would be an interesting one.
Who would be your Eddie?
Oh, Meatloaf.
Meatloaf.
Oh, it's too old.
Well, are we
Okay, here's the question though, because I also have an adult playing Eddie Munster. Or in your mind, is he like still a child, or is he just an adult?
an adult?
Oh, okay. Mine, he's still a child,
Oh, okay.
just played by a 40-year-old actor because it's funny.
What about you?
Okay, mine. Richard Brake as Eddie Munster because why the fuck not?
Mm. Well, he's in it, I guess.
Yeah,
Mhm.
Tony Todd is Grandpa because again, why the fuck not?
Good grandpa.
I went. Oh, by the way,
Nice.
I went for all Rob Zombie alums -1. Danielle Harris for the normal girl
Maryland.
for Marilyn.
Marilyn.
That actually picked.
Yeah.
And then the last one is probably the weirdest one, and what probably won't happen because they've never worked together. But it'd be kind of neat to see them collab together. Bruce Campbell is Herman.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's not a good
He's
cast
still-
choice. That's a good cast choice. Yes,
Because Herman
He
would
probably
require
could
both
pull that off
strong-
too.
he can pull it off.
'cause-
Yes.
Yeah, he can
Yeah.
still do the big comedic, very body-intensive performances still and with the makeup and everything. Bruce Campbell, for some reason, was like the one that immediately popped into my mind. Like, that would be interesting. I don't know if it
He
would
could do
work,
it.
but it could be interesting.
Okay, Christian,
That'd
have
be
you seen
cool,
the man with
actually.
the screaming brain?
Yes, I love Man with the Screaming Brain.
That's that's the one he made in Hungary, I think.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah. That makes me think he could do it all right.
Yeah, that's kind of what I was thinking too. Yeah.
Pretty solid. I like it. I like it. How about you, Monty? Would be your dream cast?
Richard Brake as Herman. Let's go with. I actually like Danielle Harris as Marilyn. Let's see. I actually would like to see, even though I don't think she would be. I like to see Sarah Poland as play Lily.
Really?
Sarah,
cool.
yeah,
From
Sarah
the Horror
Poland.
Story, American Horror
Yeah,
Story?
from the Horror Story. Yeah, American Horror Story. Let's see. Eddie Munster. I don't know any young actors who actually pull off that role of Eddie Munster. I can't think of an actor young enough that can actually pull off the Eddie Munster role. Yeah, and Malcolm McDowell as a grandpa. I think he would make a good grandpa.
Yeah.
Nice.
Mm-hmm.
For a serious actual child actor for Eddie Munster, what about the kid from The Prodigy?
I was just thinking that too.
Or he also played.
Oh, the kid. The kid from Prodigy.
Yeah.
Yeah, for like an actual serious answer for fucking Eddie Munster, that could work.
Mm-hmm.
Damn it, that was my pick. How about you, Marty?
So I was thinking of Brad Garrett, but I'm gonna say something now, and Christian's probably gonna kill me. I'd like to see Nicolas Cage as Herman.
Yes. I would be so down for that.
Okay, so Nicolas Cage as Herman, Lena Headey as help me out here, guys, because I always confuse him with the Addams Family. Not Morticia.
Lily.
Lily. Lena Headey as Lily. Finn Wolfhard as Eddie. Anna Taylor-Joy as who's the kind of normal daughter? Marilyn. And Werner Herzog as Grandpa Monster.
That is the best thing anybody has said ever.
Nice.
Oh my God, Werner Herzog and Nicolas Cage finally reuniting after Bad Lieutenant. That would be amazing. Yes.
Damn it, Herman, your soul is empty. Show me the baby.
Hold on a minute. His soul is dancing.
Port of Call, Mockingbird Lane.
This is just a Bad Lieutenant movie, but we're fucking the monsters. That would be amazing.
Yeah. Thank you, James. Judith Kenobi mentioned the character from Alien died. Yes, Yaphet Kotto.
Oh, yeah,
Rest
yeah.
in
Yeah.
peace.
Yes.
Passed away.
Awesome dude.
One of the best
Good
Bond villains as well, I think. One of the
Yes,
most memorable
I
agree.
Bond villains.
Mm-hmm.
I agree. One of my favorite Bond movies, Let Live and Let Die.
Didn't Bond shack up with Dr. Quinn in that one as well?
He
Jane
did.
Seymour.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
Jane Seymour. Yeah.
Jane Seymour, right? Solitaire.
It's one of my favorite Bond theme songs. Live and Let Die.
Oh yeah, it's classic.
Yeah.
Good. Die Another Day. Or not Die Another Day. God, what's the one Duran Duran did? Die Another Day is Madonna's. God, what's the
A
one
View
song?
to a Kill.
You to kill,
View to a Kill is my favorite,
you
yeah.
with a view to a kill.
Yeah.
It's
And a
okay.
bad video. The bad video on the fucking Eiffel
It's
Tower.
bad. It's bad.
With the camcorder floating.
Yeah.
That's
That was
okay.
some pretty bad early CG there.
Yeah.
Classic. So okay, my cast would be Brad Garrett as Herman Munster. Everybody loves Raymond.
It's a good choice.
I just think he'd be
Yeah,
good.
good
He's
choice.
funny, tall guy, deep voice, And as Lily, the immortal Cassandra Peterson.
Ooh.
Elvira. Why not?
I'd be
Why
fine with
not?
that? That would work, yeah.
She could be known as somebody else doesn't know. She'd have to be Elvira. Grandpa, I would have Danny DeVito.
That would be interesting.
I thought
That's kind of perfect.
if it's the Always Sunny in Philadelphia, Danny DeVito, yeah, definitely.
Yeah,
That's what I was picturing.
Mhm.
I was
That'd be
thinking
awesome.
almost like a little bit of, maybe throw a little bit of the penguin look in there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Marilyn, I'm going Scarlett Johansson, ScarJo.
Okay.
Mhm.
I've seen her in pictures basically looking like Marilyn Monroe pretty much.
True.
And Eddie, the kid from the Prodigy, I think would be really good.
I do too.
Yeah.
It's
Mhm.
creepy, man. That kid is creepy. And you could like have him be like seriously creepy, like almost how Christina Ricci was in Addams Family. But yeah, it remains to be seen. I'm very curious though, see what he does with it.
I'm rooting for him.
I am interested. I want Rob Zombie to just be his thing now, as he just remakes old shitty sitcoms from the 60s into horror films. I want Rob Zombie's Mr. Ed.
Don't take
Yeah.
Mr. Ed.
Oh no!
Do I
Hey,
Dream
look,
of
It's the white horse.
Jeannie.
Mr. Ed's the white fucking horse all along.
Hey, look, if they can make a
Hey,
horror film
Michael!
if they can make a horror film about the banana splits, they can make a horror film about Mr. Ed.
Not
Yeah, that's
Mr.
true.
Ed.
Oh, we got
What's
the
up,
horror
Joe?
man. What's up?
Yo,
What's
Joe.
up, Joe?
Hey.
But yeah, have him
Zombies
do like
jerk
I
off
Dream
and
of
stuff.
Jeannie.
Ooh, I Dream of Jeannie. Yes.
Make it like a
The
horror
Blues
version.
Island.
She's trapped in the
Wishmaster
bottle,
job.
fighting for her life.
Rob Zombie's I Love Lucy as a single white
Rob's
will
up,
not.
That
Rob
would be
Zombie's Gilligan's
scary. That would
Island.
be weird.
Just Lucy getting his shite slapped out of her the whole time. What are you doing?
Yeah.
Rob Zombie's The Honeymooners. That's the
White
Oscar
trash.
face.
I love Lucy.
Get in the kitchen, you stupid broad.
Lucy, I'm here, bitch.
Lucy, if you don't have dinner in there, I will stop fuck you.
Bitch, I'm home.
Oh man.
Oh, man.
Oh, shit.
You know, if he ever sees this, it'll give him ideas.
Oh,
All right, guys, let's continue on that note with the Leprechaun franchise. Yes. You want to talk about silliness?
Oh yeah. Where to begin with this series?
Yeah.
Ooh.
Begin with the beginning.
The first
yeah.
one was made in New Mexico, you know.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you for
Oh,
sharing.
was it really?
Uh-huh. It was.
It amazes me because when you take a look at actors when they first started out, when you look at Jennifer Aniston when she's in this picture, and the fact that she never actually recognized the fact that she actually been in this picture before.
She didn't even remember.
I think she wants to forget that she was in this film.
Yeah.
She's fine in it. She's perfectly fine.
She's in it.
She's
That's for
okay.
sure.
Yeah, she's good.
She's almost too serious for it. It's like,
Yeah, it was okay.
Yeah.
It's a solid 4 out of 10.
Christian, do you know what else is solid? A shite. If you fucking. That's what else is solid, man.
It can be.
That's what that movie is.
I love the fact. I kind of love the fact, like when you see the first scene with the leprechaun and his goal, that you know what you're in for. This is not gonna be a serious horror movie. He's just like saying his little limericks and
In rhyme.
I think if you haven't gauged by the fact the fucker's chasing people on a tricycle that this is not taking itself seriously, you have a thing or two to learn about fucking horror movies.
I just like
You
that.
do.
I just kind of appreciate that it knows what it is. It never at any point did it try to be serious horror, in my opinion.
No.
It's just
That's
going
true.
for the laughs, going for the over the top zany nonsense. And it can be fun when if you just see it like that, you know.
A fun popcorn flick.
Appreciate it for that, you know.
Mhm.
Exactly
But there
like
are
Full
some
Moon
bad
says.
ones.
There are some bad ones.
Like part
Oh.
2, which is one
Oh
of
yeah,
the
Ah.
most painful
the
movies
second
I
one
have.
was. Obviously my main problem with the whole series is there's really no continuity between the first, second, third, and I think other than when he goes to the hood and then back to the hood, we have some somewhat continuity in the series. But
Yeah.
after that, there's none.
How did he end up in space? How did he kidnap that galactic princess?
God only
What the
He
knows.
fuck is
was
going
just
on?
there.
It's just there, you know. They just whoever wrote the film, it is 4-leaf clover. It's in the future, and he, you know, all of a sudden, next thing you know, bam, he's back and he's in space.
For all the convoluted bollocks that Jason X and Hellraiser 4 had, at least it explained how they got into fucking space.
Yeah, no.
All the other
Even
cool
had a
horror icons were
lightsaber.
doing it.
Even how'd they get away with that? He had a lightsaber.
Because Warwick Davis was in Star Wars, and that's the whole movie. Hey guys, did you know Warwick Davis was in Star Wars? That's pretty cool, isn't it? We're gonna exclusively make jokes about that. It's pretty funny.
You gotta love it when he comes out of the guy's
Jake. Jesus.
I can tell you, I can tell you really love this series, Marty.
Well,
Oh, he's a
here's the
massive
thing.
fan.
Here's the thing, and I think I might have discussed it with yourselves there, John and Christian. Like, there's so much good fucking potential. Like, I grew up listening to these mad fucking storytellers like Eddie Lenahans and stuff. And if you grew up in Ireland, you heard these stuff. Leprechauns are fucking scary. Fairy folk are fucking scary. If you
Don't fucking
again, like, and I know you guys don't think it's a great, and it's not. It's a tropey movie. I said this before, but like Hole in the Ground and The Hollow, they are probably the purest kind of Irish mythological horror movies you can get, and then you get this kind of fucking. I get it. It's up there with a killer Santa Claus kind of movie. It's not, but I think it's squandered potential. Like, for all its, my God, Monty's gonna fucking throw a mug at me. For all its flaws, I actually think Leprechaun Origins takes a better fucking approach to it. No,
I was going to agree. I actually going to say at least because I actually learned more when I was doing college. I actually learned about different myths out there, such as leprechaun myths and Japanese myths and in Indian myths, not just with Greek myths and Norse myths. So when I was looking at Irish origins and their mythology with leprechauns, and then when I saw Leprechaun Origins, I said, well, at least they tried to stick close to the mythology.
It genuinely does.
As far as what leprechauns really stand for, when it comes to Irish mythology. The film is crap.
The film is garbage, though, on the other side. The problem is...
I am not I'm not advocating the movie as a movie. It's a fucking pile of undiluted shite. But at least it attempts to do a proper depiction of fae or fairy folk or leprechauns or whatever you want to call it.
It attempted to, yeah.
Tempted.
You know, it's like it's almost similar to like I don't know if you ever saw the TV show, was it Lost Girls, that deals with fae mythology?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's similar to that particular aspect when it comes to that type of mythology. So I it's produced by Vince McMahon and his WWF Studios, Leprechaun Origins.
Hornswoggle.
Hornswoggle, yeah. You know, but so I give them credit for that when I first saw. 'Cause that was the only one in the series I didn't see was Leprechaun Origins. So I'll give them credit for that. At least they tried.
Tried.
Keyword is tried.
Keyword. Try as they may, try as they might.
Who steals me gold won't live through the night.
And the last one wasn't bad. I never can remember.
That's the thing. It just makes me laugh. I can't help it.
I actually enjoyed Returns a lot.
Yeah, Leprechaun Returns was fun.
Yeah, that was good. I actually like Returns.
I do too.
A lot of people like Returns. Yeah.
That's kind of the direct sequel to the first one, right? It's
daughter. That's the thing now. It's like, let's just, instead of recreating rebooting the first movie, let's just make a direct sequel from the first one and ignore all the sequels.
On the Halloween 2018 route.
Leprechaun will face Michael Myers on the next one. It'll be the fucking direct sequel.
I guess they're doing that with Texas Chainsaw Massacre too. The same thing.
Oh yeah, I heard about that.
How many times can they reboot that fucking franchise?
Oh my god, dude.
It seems to me all the writers are seeing that, okay, well, we already did a reboot, and we did a sequel to the reboot, then we actually made a prequel to whatever Leatherface was supposed to be. So let's just make another direct sequel to the original.
Oh, 3D. Oh, 3D. Why are you so terrible?
Oh, 3D.
Again, they turned him into a good guy at the end. What is it with turning fucking? What is it with turning monsters into good guys?
Do you think, guys?
That's so wrong.
And then we're gonna go back to the house and fuck. Why is that movie so weirdly incestual? That movie is so fucking incestual and it's weird and I don't like it. I hate Chainsaw 3D. God. Why? Why? You tear me apart, Leatherface.
Literally.
I don't know which one was worse, that or because when I saw Leatherface and I'm like, okay, you're trying to do a twist, but I saw the twist coming a mile away.
It wasn't going to be the big hulky guy that was going to be Leatherface.
That was just obvious. It's like, you knew it was going to be him. It'll be him. So I couldn't tell which was worse, Leatherface or Texas Chainsaw 3D.
3D all the way. Leatherface is
or the Next Generation. Don't forget that.
I would still say
don't forget that. Don't forget that hot mess.
Hey, at least Next Gen has Matthew McConaughey as a member of the Illuminati. At least Next Gen has Matthew McConaughey. Chain 3D just has nothing except incest and cuz.
Do your thing.
Fucked up timeline.
Oh yeah, that timeline.
See, it's set in the 70s. Yeah, you're one. Okay, set in the 70s. She's born in what? Fucking 73?
75.
75. Okay, 75, right? So roundabout figure, 20 years. She's 20 in that movie. Say that. Yet they're all using fucking smartphones. There's something a bit off about the timeline there.
Oh, the timeline's super fucked in that movie. That's the one thing I do get enjoyment out of it is trying to figure out that fucking timeline. And they mess up at a couple points. For the most of the movie, they hide what year it is, but there's a certain part in that movie where they show a newspaper and you can clearly see 28 or 2014, whatever 2015 the year came out.
But Christian, the sheriff that goes in to find your one's kind of slutty best friend. He's using a phone. He's using a fucking
I know.
smartphone.
It makes no sense.
And it's like, what?
Yeah, I know. It makes no goddamn sense. That movie is so trash. There is.
I love that.
no
I love
effort
how
put into that one.
they make no attempt whatsoever to make it look like it's taking place in the 70s.
No.
Like, do something. Like,
Like at best, it should be the 90s. So 75,
I'll accept the 90s.
95, 2005. It should be 2005 at the
Sure.
most.
Why
Yes.
not?
and what a waste to have Bill Moseley come back and play Drayton Sawyer. I thought that was gonna be
Yeah.
really cool. It'd like let him let loose, man. You know.
No, they
Gunner,
It's a
didn't.
waste.
that movie is
Complete
the
waste.
last time Gunner was ever in a Chainsaw movie. He's in that opening scene too.
Yeah, I
Also,
know.
Another
can
waste.
someone-
Yeah.
Mhm.
Can someone tell me where that big family of rednecks with the shotguns were while the fucking movie was going on? It's like, okay, this movie's supposed to take place moments after the first one, and then you go into the living room, and there's fucking Gunnar Hansen and Bill Moseley and a bunch of other fucking randos with shotguns. You're like, where do these cunts come out of? You're like,
I know, right?
I asked you that.
Yeah, no, I make that joke in the review we did for it. Literally, you can just imagine Chainsaw, Leatherface is out doing the dance. He walks into the house, and suddenly there's like 40 new people in the goddamn house. Sally's still in the goddamn
it was his birthday or something. They all turned up for a
Yeah.
surprise
Where did
party
you
for
come
his birthday.
Who are you?
Gather around the
people?
table. Yeah.
Yeah, who the
Oh,
hell are
man.
you people? Why?
Come on, you ain't like the hot chicks in Texas Chainsaw 3.
No,
Yeah.
no, I
That's
didn't.
kind of what it was all about. It seemed like.
Because that's what they seem to do. They put the Dardario in that one, and this other cute looking girl in this one, and that's it. That's basically what they tried to do.
And they had zero acting talent.
Look, Monty, you're right. It's like adding honey to porridge, but at the end of the day, it's still porridge. It's still going to be runny, fucking going down your throat. You're not going to enjoy it, regardless how much fucking honey you put into that. It's just, it was just a mess. It was just.
Well, we got a little bit off the topic there. We had the whole
Sorry.
Texas Chainsaw discussion. I guess we're bored with Leprechaun. Anyway, I'll say one of my favorite moments in the Leprechaun was one you guys talked about in part 3 when the Leprechaun takes the chainsaw and on the magician,
Yeah.
saws the box in half, splits it open. He's like, "Ta-da!"
Yeah, it's pretty fun. 3 has a lot of fun moments in
I
it.
love that.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, 3 has a lot of very fun moments.
It was a
in
fun set in the Vegas thing.
Mm-hmm. It actually utilizes its setting really damn well.
Yeah.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah.
And like you said, for all the jokes that don't land, there were jokes.
Yeah,
that
that's
landed.
one of the very rare examples of a movie that if it has an equal amount of bad jokes and actually really funny and clever jokes. It's
Mhm.
like 1-to-1 basically.
Not so much within space.
No.
Why, you didn't like when he grew into a giant and he's like stomping through the space?
No. Gonna be
No.
honest, no.
So,
Didn't like it.
No.
that movie had let's do a roll call. The leprechaun turned giant. He married a cosmic princess. You had a scientist turn into a giant spider. You had a cybernetic commando ended up dressing in drag. You had said scientist
That's right.
before who was basically put in sex restraint gear. Like, what was going
Nice.
on with that movie?
I call it awesome.
I call it all over the place.
I call it a mess.
They did not know what to do in that film.
I called in space.
It's probably high art in Tokyo or something somewhere. Right? It's like some mad cult movie in Asia.
But then you had the Leprechaun in the Hood. That was kind of fun with the iced
Those were
tea in
fun.
there.
Yeah, those were fun.
He's smoking a bong.
enjoyed them.
The-
Of course they
Yeah.
are.
Yeah, I enjoyed those ones. Kind of returned back to the three of equal amounts of good jokes and really bad jokes.
Popcorn fun.
Yeah, they're very corny. It probably has my favorite joke in the entire franchise in the first one when it's in the opening when Ice-T has a giant afro and he's just pulling increasingly larger and ridiculous things out of it to beat the leprechaun with. That's probably my favorite joke in the entire franchise.
That was good.
Does anyone have anything nice to say about Origins?
We already kind of went over Origins.
But does anyone have anything nice to say about it?
It's close to mythology. It tries to
that's about it.
Yeah,
but the one thing I will say about that, you want to see some of the worst creature designs ever in a picture. I don't know what they did before Hornswoggle, but that design they had him on was absolutely terrible. It's like, who designed this costume? It's like, come on, guys.
Why do they look like the creatures from The Descent, but like made on like $5?
Yeah,
it's bad.
It's so weird.
What do you think about that? I mean, I think Leprechaun's the only time I've saw where they did a sequel to the sequel, where it was Leprechaun back to the hood, you know?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I can't think of another franchise that's ever done that, actually.
Yeah.
The Children of the Corn, we should know.
It's like, wait, is it part 7 or is it part 2 to Leprechaun in the Hood?
I don't think, out of all the Children of the Corn, I don't think they ever did anything where they returned back to someplace.
No, trust us, we're corn experts here. No, they do return to Gatlin many times.
We are corn experts, yes.
Would the Thorn storyline in Halloween kind of count as that? Like a kind of...
You're right. Kinda, yeah. The Thorns kind of...
They dropped it, obviously, but it was like they were trying to go with the whole curse of the Thorn.
It kind of almost became like its own thing, yeah.
Yeah.
Good point.
Yeah, you're right.
I would have had it actually if that was me. I would have had granted shit movie, but I would have had when it was revealed who was controlling Michael. I would have had it as the old man from RoboCop who was in Cochran. I would have had it as Colin Cochran.
Yeah.
And he's
you would love that, wouldn't you?
Yes, I would.
Christian would love that.
Yeah, well, I have literally pitched that idea several times on this stream of trying to tie Halloween 3 into the Thorn trilogy. I've done that many times.
Boo!
It's a good movie, damn it.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is. The best of the franchise. Conal Cochran's a better villain than Michael.
And he actually does a pretty good Irish accent as well. That thing where he's talking about how the hills ran red with blood.
The hills ran
he's doing actually a good job, yeah.
I did like him, I'm not gonna lie. He was pretty good.
He was okay.
My favorite part of the movie. Oh yeah.
Than Michael.
Happy.
I will die on that hill. I will die on this hill, but Conal Cochran's a better villain than Michael ever has been.
No, don't choke him, Jen. Don't choke him, Jen.
All right, hit him, will you?
Yeah.
No, it is sad we didn't get the anthology that was planned. That would have been cool.
Oh, I would have loved that.
Yeah, I could see that. I could actually see them doing that now, maybe after they're done with these three in the trilogy now. I could see them trying that.
I'd be down for it. I would be so down for a Halloween 3 revival.
Because after that, I mean, it's enough, that you had enough Michael Myers movies. Maybe not for some fans, but
I was gonna say
I was gonna say, Sean. I don't know what it classify as a good part, but and you guys might have to help me out here. Was it what was it the last Leprechaun movie that had the really cool open animated opening sequence that was designed like the Book of Kells, where it's like it shows the origins of the Leprechaun.
Yeah.
And that I really like that opening intro. That was cool.
Yeah.
Oh, we got Full Moon. H3 is easily the worst
Fair
in the
enough,
franchise.
Moon.
Hate that garbage with a
Uh-oh.
fiery
Fair enough,
passion.
Moon.
What?
Agree to disagree.
He's
al-
right.
But also, Moon, Michael Myers fights Buster Rhymes, and you're telling me my movie's the stupidest of the franchise?
Yes, he is, and I
Tree
will be
motherfucker.
behind him.
Oh, look.
Burn.
This coming from somebody who also likes Resurrection more than most.
You like the last 5 minutes.
I do like the last 5 minutes of Resurrection. Still want him to come back for the new movie. I want the end of the new trilogy to be Buster Rhymes comebacks and just fucking kung fu kicks everybody. And then his head explodes and we realize Colin Cochran's been behind it the whole time.
Oh my God.
That's how the Halloween trilogy the new trilogy should end.
I was waiting for Scooby-Doo to actually show up in the movie and rip his mask off or something.
Old man Jenkins.
Yeah.
You all along.
Jeepers!
That's how bad that scene is, like, where Busta is wearing the mask, and I'm like, what is this, Scooby-Doo?
There's some entertaining moments in that, like where Buster Rhymes is dressed as Michael Myers and he bumps into it. Damn it, motherfucker! I told you to go through the back door. Why are you doing through the front door, man? What the fuck?
That scene is funny. That scene is funny. I remember when I first saw that, and me and my friends, we went to go see it, and he said, that scene is funny.
It's like Michael Myers is almost backing away from Buster. Oh, this guy's fucking serious.
Oh shit, this guy knows kung fu. I'm fucked.
He just walks away. You're like,
Full
like,
Moon says I need
this
to up
dude's
your
crazy.
meds.
I'm leaving.
Probably a good idea.
Another WTF moment.
Full Moon said, Jen, you need to up his meds.
I know.
Fair enough, possibly.
Hey, excuse me, fucking honest to God, it dares to do something different. It's not perfect. Halloween 3 isn't
Exactly.
perfect, but it tries something different, and it also has the absolute fucking pimp that is Tom Atkins, like banning women all around him in that fucking movie. So.
The mustache.
I love when the girl's like, where are you going to sleep? That's a dumb question.
Oh no, Tom Atkins, where are you going to sleep? Oops, my blouse is off. Her dad isn't missing. She just wanted to fuck Tom Atkins. That's the thing they never
That was
tell you in
pimp,
that movie.
though. I must admit, that was pimp.
Yeah, no, that's the thing they never tell you in that movie. Her dad never goes missing. That was just her plan to fuck Tom Atkins. Was for her dad to go missing. She was working with Cochran the whole time. It was just so she could have sex with Tom Atkins. We can all understand that.
I like the part when the guy, the robot dude, the android or whatever, just goes in his car. He's like, lights the match.
Dick Warlock.
Yeah, Dick
That's right,
Warlock.
he was in that,
Dick
yeah.
Warlock.
That's the thing. A lot of people say, like, oh, they should have just called it something else. But I feel like if they call it something else, people just, oh, that's a Halloween ripoff. Because there's so many things that are like Halloween, the way it's like the mood of the tone of it and the music and the actors they use.
Yeah, well, I've always argued it embodies the holiday better than any of the proper mainline movies, more so than anything, because the whole plot centers around the holiday and the beliefs behind it and its origins.
That's in that damn song.
But where's Michael Myers?
Oh, that fucking Jenkins. Hey, Jen, technically he is in it. He's on the TV in the background.
Yeah. I always make that argument.
Yes,
that argument
that's true, yes.
He is in the movie.
Nah.
And I could be wrong, but Jamie Lee Curtis, I think, is the voice on the Tannoy system.
Yeah, she is.
Yeah,
she is.
I'm rocking down.
Yep.
Yeah.
And he had Nancy Keys there playing Atkins' wife. Annie from the original.
Still, not enough.
There's more returning members than most of the sequels.
Not enough.
Yeah.
I will. You can die on your Tom Atkins hill. I can die on this hill.
And the android characters, you could say, are kind of Michael-esque.
Mm-hmm.
A little.
Unstoppable.
Unstoppable.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna be a
And they
little
have no
controversial.
emotion, you know.
Get off of my lawn, Halloween 3. You don't have enough of what I
Get off
need.
my lawn.
Get off my- Don't care.
All right, guys.
You're wrong, boy.
Last topic of the evening. It's this month's. I mean, I would like to try and make it a thing, maybe. This month's 80s slasher movies square off. It's going to be Pieces from 1983 versus Slaughter High.
I don't have
that's
either
gonna be
of
hard.
those to display. Here's Street
Both
Fighter.
kinda-
again.
Both straight up campy.
You got that right, especially Pieces.
Classic. Yeah.
I love
yeah.
Pieces.
Oh,
Yeah, I
these
know.
movies.
Me too.
As one of my favorite, I think it's horrible reviews. It says it's fucking Pieces, man.
Yeah,
Pieces,
exactly.
man.
A boy chops up his mother with an axe. I'm sure you, of all of people, can really appreciate that scene, darling.
I guess. Also a out of nowhere kung fu fight scene. I can very much appreciate that.
I would
You
figure
didn't think
chopping
that
up
was a
the
little
mother.
extreme, you know, the mother's messing with his magazines? That was reason enough to axe her in the face.
Don't get in the way of a man and his porn.
Or a jigsaw
Yeah.
puzzle.
Or his jigsaw puzzle. Or his
You
pornographic
touched
jigsaw
my
puzzle.
magazines. Chop, chop, chop.
Chop, chop.
As a jigsaw puzzle person myself, I always thought it was more because she was messing up his jigsaw puzzle. I always thought it was that more than anything else. That's
Yeah,
a
it
bitch
could
when people
be, I
fuck with
mean-
your puzzle pieces.
Hmm.
If my mom had come across my porn, I would have killed myself before I would have killed her. I would have fuck.
And that's not just it's not just any puzzle, it's a naked lady puzzle, and when you're that
Yeah, it's
age,
a pornographic puzzle.
Why are all the pieces stuck together?
Ew. 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 You're
I have to
sick
laugh in
man.
that scene when the girls at the pool, you know, just alone, getting naked, getting ready to go swim. Like, she doesn't see that guy right there.
Nope.
Oh,
He's just walking around across the pool and she doesn't see
what
him.
about that random fucking lunatic that attacks someone in broad fucking daylight? Obviously, he's a red herring, but it's like,
What, the
wait,
karate
is this a
guy?
fucking
Kung
regular
fu guy?
Or the
I love how
loving
the kung fu
decapitation.
guy just like is ready to attack the girl, and then afterwards they just like shake hands.
Oh my
Oh,
bad.
that's
I have
cool,
some bad
man. No
chop
problem.
suey. Actual explanation. What the fuck?
I hate when Chop Suey does that to somebody.
I know.
It's a
suddenly-
bummer.
Just suddenly have to kung fu kick a son of a bitch.
I enjoy Pieces, Sean, but anything with Carol Monroe fucking instantly wins over for me. So I'm gonna go
Oh
with
yeah.
Slaughter High. And like, was it originally supposed to be April Fools? Was that the original title? Because one of the characters was like, "Oh, don't worry. Once it turns 12, it won't be April Fools anymore, and he won't want to kill us." Where are you getting this fucking
That's
information?
probably what they
from?
should have called it. Yeah. April
Yeah.
Fool's Day. So it didn't matter, Marty, that she's like 35 playing a high school student.
Are you
Everybody's
fucking
35
kidding me?
going
Well, not when it comes to her. Not when it comes to her.
Carolyn
Don't matter.
Monroe.
It's Carolyn Monroe, damn it.
She's still
Yes,
have you
that's
seen her lately? She's still a fucking fox, man. Jesus
Yeah,
Christ.
she looks good. She looks good for her age.
Yeah.
I know.
Yeah, as much as I did appreciate that she's in the film, but I got to go with fucking Pieces, man.
Yeah,
Sorry.
me too.
Oh, man.
Okay.
What about you, boy?
It's hard. Honestly, I actually think Slaughter High has the overall better kills, like of the bathtub scene with the acid and the one dude drinking the cokes and then his guts pop out. I really like all of those. So I would say the kills are better in Slaughter High in hindsight, but overall I do enjoy Pieces more.
What about the decapitation scene with the chainsaw?
Oh, that one's fun. But Pieces ultimately just kind of has one trick of cutting people apart with chainsaw, whereas Slaughter High is a lot more varied.
Okay, I can get you with that.
True. It's not as bloody and gory as Pieces, though.
No,
No.
not at all.
Pieces is just
It's fucking
amazing.
Pieces.
It's
fucking
amazing.
I know
Pieces.
that. Yeah.
But that shower scene is awesome.
Mhm.
It's like The Shining. He comes through the chainsaw, though.
Yeah.
When the elevator, he just slaps the girl's arm off.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right. There is more.
Yeah, there's a lot more
Creative.
variety in Slaughter High.
But you still would go
As
with
far as
Pieces.
I would
True.
still go for Pieces just because it's fun. The Pieces is so damn fun. Slaughter High has a lot of down points and a lot of slow points. And I was surprised when I was watching it the other night. It takes like almost 40 minutes before like the first kill actually happens in the movie. It's a very it takes quite a while to set up everything.
I'd say the other
That's
thing is,
true.
guys, the other thing is you'd feel sorry for the victims in Pieces,
Yeah.
whereas in
Yeah.
Slaughter High, they're
want
absolute
them to die.
fucking arseholes to your man. Like,
Pieces of shit. Yeah.
yeah, fucking
Oh, yeah.
kill these assholes.
No sympathy.
No, not at all. They're
Nope.
total
You have no
pieces of
sympathy
shit.
for those people.
Talk about an extreme prank. Like, who would go to that length? Like,
Toxic
the
Avenger,
guy
maybe?
bucks ass.
The beginning of the Toxic Avenger.
I guess that's true.
Oh my god, you're right. They do kind of have the basic same setup. Oh my god.
You got to do buck ass naked, putting his head in the toilet bowl.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Yeah.
And
also
then the
love this
fucking
piece
gym
of that.
teacher comes in, and he's like, "Hey, what are you doing here? Hey, kid, why are you naked? You gotta do push-ups."
I know, he yells at him. He yells at him.
Yeah.
Like, get down and give me 20. Crazy.
Yeah.
And then when he's in the science room doing his experiments, and they put the
Different chemical, the more volatile chemical.
Mm-hmm.
yeah,
Yeah.
you see his
So
face.
Pieces wins.
Ah!
Apparently.
There is a lot of parallels between that and Toxic Avenger. I think that's why I
Yeah,
like
I
it. as
never
well.
realized.
I never
it,
thought of
too.
that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you're
That's
right.
true.
I want a Toxic Avenger Slaughter High crossover now.
Okay. We'll make that happen.
There you go. There you go.
Instead of fighting, they team up. Yeah, those guys were assholes too.
Very cool mask, though. I love that, the court jester like thing.
Mm-hmm.
Pretty creepy.
Yeah, it's a cool look.
Similar. It's almost similar to what was it the house on Sorority Row.
Yeah, I think is it Sorority Row? I'm trying to remember.
Yeah, isn't it?
Yeah, isn't it?
I
Yeah.
think
Yeah.
so.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
I think.
Yeah.
very cool. But yeah, I'd have to go Pieces myself, definitely.
Yeah.
For the win.
Great movie.
For the win. Sorry, Marty.
It's okay.
Yeah. I'm with you in spirit, but it's Pieces. So yeah, I'm going Pieces.
That's okay. I get Carolyn Monroe all to myself. So.
There you go.
That's true. And really, you're the true winner out of all this. When that's the case.
But if we're talking like Dracula AD 1972, then I'm gonna have to think
Ooh,
differently on that.
Oh, yeah.
Or
I'm with you.
Captain Kronos vampire.
Yes, she was gorgeous. in That or Sinbad, the first one. Is it the Eye of the Tiger?
I think it's Eye of the Tiger.
Yeah, Eye of the Tiger. She's in
Yeah,
that.
Eye of
She's
the Tiger,
fucking
yeah.
gorgeous.
Mm-hmm. Star Crash.
Oh yeah, she is in Star Crash.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
What's the movie with the killer Santa Claus that she's in? And she's singing Warrior of Love.
Oh
Dadgummit.
God!
I've seen
And
that
it's
one.
really nasty. It was made in England. I watched it before. I enjoyed it, but I was like, what the fuck? Because
That's not
a dude
Christmas
gets his
Evil, is it?
pinky hacked off in the toilet as well.
Christmas Evil?
Is that Christmas Evil?
That sounds familiar.
Yeah.
Is it? I think
No,
so.
it was an
I
English
can't-
one, guys. It's not Christmas Evil. I'm trying to fucking think.
Well, then what was it?
I'm trying to remember.
Yeah, me too. I'm trying to
I know
think
I've
of
seen this
a.
movie. This sounds
I
familiar.
probably have
can't place
too.
the movie though.
But,
Yeah, me
but
neither.
I remember one scene. She's singing Warrior Love, and there's like a fucking elevated stage, and one of the bodies comes up. And like one guy is taking the guy killed Santa Clauses, and one Santa is in a toilet, and he's like taking a piss, and the other Santa comes in and just goes, cuts his junk off.
What is this movie? God damn it!
I'll have a gander.
Yeah,
Of course,
yeah, I had to
she's
look.
in. Of course, she's in Maniac.
Yeah, she's a maniac.
Maniac.
Yeah, she's good. Yeah.
Yeah. And Spy Who Loved Me.
Oh yeah, she is.
Hmm.
A pretty good career.
Yeah, now that you mention it, yeah.
Oh yeah, she's had a definitely good, great career.
Is it Night Before
The
Christmas?
Nights Before Christmas, is that right?
It was the 80s.
Hey,
so-
Internet Eric here.
Don't open till Christmas.
So, Eric.
Don't open till
Oh,
Christmas.
okay, yes.
Oh yeah,
yes.
don't open till Christmas. Okay.
Yeah.
What's up, Eric?
Yo, Eric. Yeah,
Hey,
that movie's fun. I need to rewatch that this Christmas. Possibly possible 12 Days of Christmas video.
Yeah.
There we go.
There you go.
I
Well,
don't
the
want to think
classic
about Christmas.
Christmas slasher.
We still got to prepare for October.
One holiday at a time.
You already thinking about it?
I have my
Yeah.
list together.
I'm working
Nice.
on mine.
Guys, did you watch Dances with Dwarves yet?
Not yet.
It is on the list.
I know. We will.
We are like the best dominatrix.
What's that?
We're just teasing you.
What's it called again?
With it, and then when you get it, you'll finally reach.
Dance of the Dwarves. Peter Fonda and Deborah Rafkin go to a jungle and encounter pygmy reptile men and have to escape. It's
awesome.
shite, but it's glorious because Peter Fonda plays a character who's intoxicated while he is actually fucking intoxicated on the movie, and it's abundantly evident that he's in it.
Nice.
We will watch it after your pants movie.
Ooh, after pants.
I don't even want to review. I just want to know what you think of it, and like if you stop talking to me, that means that you've obviously watched it. Then it's like what the fuck.
Like,
Yeah.
dude, why?
What the
Jen,
hell?
why haven't you talked to me in weeks? You know.
You made us watch that shitty movie.
What's that goddamn ass?
This may or may
Why'd
not
you
be our
do-
last
how could you
appearance
do
on
this
this
to me?
stream. We will never work with this man again.
It makes
How could you
It
do
makes-
this to me?
it makes no sense. John Amos, he was the dad in Coming to America. Where he was like, he turns up as a tribesman, and it's a Cambodian fucking jungle. I'm like, what the fuck? Why?
That's right.
It makes
That's right. That's what sold me on wanting to watch this one. Yeah, that's right.
We're gonna have to
We
after
need
your
to.
pants.
We need to.
After the pants
And then
movie.
we'll never talk to you ever again.
Is anyone
But
else
at least
excited
I've
over
got
the
you to
Killer
watch
Pants
it.
movie?
The Killer Pants movie.
Yeah, Slacks.
I'm excited.
No, but I'm watching Slacks this weekend. So
Probably tomorrow we'll watch it.
Tomorrow, yeah,
That
after
looks-
we get back.
It looks so
Yeah.
fun.
Christian's all
Sounds
excited
like
about
fun.
I'm so down.
it. Killer Pants,
Nice.
Sean. Killer Pants.
It's like the movie Rubber or Killer Condom, but pants instead of a condom or a tire.
Or the Killer Donuts. Remember that?
Or Attack of the Killer Donut. That's another good one.
Now I'm
Mhm.
hungry.
Me too.
there needs to be more killer inanimate objects movies.
There does.
Yeah,
there
you
is
know.
enough. I need to rewatch
I could see that.
A Killer Condom for
Yeah.
LGBT Horror Week. I need to rewatch that. Make sure it stands up for it.
Stands up
Oh, funny because it's a dick in a condom. Funny.
and up. You know, hard on like a. You know.
Very, very, very funny there.
We had
Thanks.
Killer Bong. Remember
Oh
that?
yeah, Killer Bong.
Killer
Yeah.
Bong.
That's funny.
Someone decides to
Oh no,
put an
it's
advan-
Evil Bong. I'm sorry, Evil Bong.
Evil Bong.
Yes,
Evil
Evil Bong.
Bong.
Yes, Evil Bong.
And then
Yes,
Evil Bong versus Ginger Dead Man.
Dead Man.
Are we
Yeah.
doing those for Christmas?
Yes, we're doing the other
Classic.
Ginger Dead. We'll finish them. Yeah, we'll do the other two this year. We'll just get both of them knocked out. Doesn't need to be a yearly tradition or anything. It's
Was
fucking.
it,
it's
was,
a
it
fucking
only,
evil.
was it only the first one Gary Busey done the voice of the ginger
Yeah,
dead man?
he's only in the first one.
Yeah, he's only in the first one.
Who does the? Oh, it's the fucking one dude. It's the dude from Chainsaw 3. Her boyfriend that gets killed like halfway through. He does the voice for the franchise.
God, what is his name? I know who you're talking about.
Yeah.
Mm.
I don't remember that because you talked about
Gary
that in the
Busey was
Chainsaw 3.
slumming it, huh?
Yeah, those movies were even below him, and that's impressive.
That's you know it's bad when
You know it's bad when you can't get Gary Busey in your movie.
Have
even
you
he's
guys
like,
seen-
you can't pay me enough to be in this piece of crap.
Not
Hey,
a-
look,
Have-
I
have you-
already starred in one piece of crap movie. I ain't doing it again.
Have you guys seen the terrible religious movie that has him being resurrected as a dog? And Norman Bates is the actor. Well, who played Norman Bates again, guys?
Anthony
Anthony
Perkins.
Anthony
Anthony
Perkins.
Perkins' son is in it
Are you
as
are you
an
talking
angel.
about Oh Heavenly Dog?
I think so. It was like a Time Life religious movie where
Oh, God.
he's
I'm
brought
Oh.
back
familiar with this
as a
movie.
little
I've
cocker
never seen
spaniel.
it.
Oh man,
I've
I remember
never
that
seen the
movie.
but I'm familiar with it.
I never saw it. Yeah, I'm familiar with it. I never saw it though.
Oh, scary for all the wrong reasons.
He's legitimately like mental, like when you see him nowadays. Like, what is wrong with this guy?
A motorcycle accident apparently after he done Lethal Weapon. He fucking ended
Oh,
up
really?
wiping out, and he was in a coma for like six weeks. He came out of it, and he claimed to have fucking traveled to the other side. And if you watch the making of Predator, he goes on and on and on about like, I'm perfect for this role because I know what's out there. And you're like, what the fuck?
No, this is a Predator movie, right?
Yeah.
Predator 2, that wasn't too bad.
Oh,
you
I
guys
Predator
like
2 a lot,
Predator 2?
actually. really like Predator 2.
I adore Predator 2, and
In
that's
some
not
ways-
just because I'm a giant fucking fanboy.
Yeah.
Because it's a really well made movie.
Mm-hmm. There are some
Mhm.
elements I actually think it does better than the first film, honestly.
Mm.
And I
You
like
want-
Danny Glover.
Yeah, Danny
You
Glover
want
is in it.
some candy? One of my favorite lines in the movie.
Danny Glover, after the Predator repairs itself and fucking tears through the apartment, and Danny Glover comes out and scares this old woman. It's okay, I'm a cop. I don't think he gives a shit. I love that movie.
It's a good.
Yeah.
I'd say that's definitely the best sequel.
Easily,
I
yeah.
would say. Yeah.
Yes.
What about
Mhm.
the remaker?
We don't talk about the Predator. It had
The Predator.
I have a weird relationship with that movie, as in I actually know about what we were supposed to get and what we actually got, and yeah, kind of a letdown. The third one I enjoyed Adrian Brody,
is alright, yeah.
and the next one is going to be set in pre-colonial America, and it's going to be Native Americans fighting the Predator.
Okay, they're finally
Really?
actually doing the previous past history thing. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah,
always
Wow.
that's
That's
It'd be
interesting.
like a
I like
period
to
movie.
see.
Period movie.
Yeah, it's going to be two brother and sister, a brother and sister fighting. I think one or two other predator siblings. So we're finally going to get a huntress as well. And if you read the comics and stuff, the females are fucking they're 3 times as more violent and dangerous. as the males.
Yeah,
They're like bigger and stronger.
I always
Oh, that's
always
what
want I always figured that they had to be females of their species because we always seen as males. You know, so I figured there had to be a female of their species. Yes.
Yeah.
That could be interesting.
Yeah,
That's almost just like I think, if I'm not mistaken, the women Cleons are more worse than the male Cleons.
Yeah. They're
Mhm.
like they again, I'm going into fucking expanded lore and stuff, but I think I read a Steve Perry novel based on like a universe novel where it's like 20% of the males are killed by females in the mating process. They like break their neck or crack their ribs or puncture their lungs.
So they're praying mantises, basically.
Or Black Widow.
No, it's just while they're like at it, they'll just start fucking wailing on the male till like something gets mushed on the inside.
It happens sometimes.
Kinky.
It happens.
We've all been there.
Predator foreplay. Oh, she took his head clean off. He came and went at the same time. That's recycled.
But
Exactly.
cool, that actually sounds really good. I'm down for that.
Marty gets deep into the lore. You probably get into all, like the Dark Horse comics and all that.
Oh yeah. Next month I'm going to be going crazy because I'm going to be doing each Sunday night. I'm going to be going over the Alien franchise right up until Alien Day, and then the day on Alien Day I'm going to be having a quiz for a big hardback comic book.
Ooh.
Alien. What day is Alien Day?
April 26th, LV426, because Fox lost Star Wars and they wanted to say, okay, we'll go with Aliens, and now Fox doesn't even exist anymore, but we're still getting an Alien Day. So
Nice.
I'm
That's
glad
good.
for that, though.
Mm.
Should be Alien Day.
So have y'all seen the previews of the new Kung Fu reboot?
yeah,
You mean like the
That
old
looks-
TV show?
it looks cool.
Yeah.
It's gender swapped essentially, right, Monty?
Yeah, it's gender swap. Yeah, it's a girl and a young girl.
Girl is Kane.
Yeah, well, she's not the king. Well, you might as well say she's king, but she's not playing king.
Yeah.
Look at Christian.
I have no idea I've never even heard of this show.
Me neither.
You remember the old Kung Fu show story?
Oh, you never even heard of the old one? David Carradine? Come on.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, smack him.
Know that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, smack him.
Wait, okay. I do know this. However, I know this as a trilogy of movies that they cut the episodes up into. I know it is that form. I don't know it as the TV show. Okay.
Technically, there was two TV shows, Christian. There was the original one, which was set in the 1800s,
Yeah.
and then there was a second one in the late 80s, early 90s, right, Monty?
Yeah, it was called. Yeah,
Like
it was
the
called
legend
Kung,
continues. or
continues.
something?
Kung Fu: The
Okay.
Legend continues. Yes.
Yeah.
Cool. I have watching to do this week.
Yeah. So because it was an interesting show that I saw when I was growing up, and of course everyone thought they assumed that there was supposed to be a show for Bruce Lee, but it was never about Bruce Lee was never going to star in it. It was never going to start it, but it was an interesting show because that's when I think that show came out right after either Enter the Dragon came out, and then next thing you know, here comes Kung Fu, and then everyone goes Kung Fu crazy.
Yeah.
That's interesting you say that because when I read his wife's book, Linda Lee, she talked about that. She mentioned that he was originally kind of came up with the concept, kind of.
Oh, yeah.
There was a story that he actually came up with the concept, but the creator of Kung Fu said that wasn't true. He said that they have already came up with that idea at that time. Now, of course, everyone said that especially at that time, they didn't think that they could actually get an Asian star to be in a TV show, especially during the 70s.
That was all.
That's what they made it seem like.
Racism.
Yeah.
Too bad. It would have been cool to have Bruce
Yeah, it'd
Lee.
been cool. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, like, if you go back and you watch the old Green Hornet, I was like, I don't know who the fuck played Green Hornet in the old Green Hornet show,
No.
but I
Yeah, it's Dan
remember
Williams.
Kato and I remember Bruce Lee.
Yeah, it was
Yeah,
it was
I
an
know.
actor. It was an actor named Van Williams.
Mhm.
Yeah,
He
same.
wasn't fucking Bruce Lee, Monty.
Yeah.
And you forget,
Christian, you're
I
showing
grew
your
up during this time
age.
period,
You're
so
showing your age now.
I
No,
know.
no,
Right?
no,
Hey,
no,
look,
no. I'm not fucking trying to catch Monty out like that. I'm just saying that like the character of Kato was more memorable than the other guy. Because I remember, like, I even remember him turning up in the Adam West Batman as well. Kato and
Yeah,
fucking
that's how I was introduced to
Kato
Green
and
Hornet.
Green,
Yeah.
Green
Yeah,
Hornet.
he kicked some ass.
yeah, because because what they did was probably right down the middle of the 70s. They took like several Green Hornet shows and combined them and made this movie, The Green Hornet. So, because my mother, she told me about The Green Hornet, so we went to go watch the movie in the theaters, and that's how I learned all about The Green Hornet, and that was one of Bruce Lee's first starring roles before Enter the Dragon came out.
Mhm.
You know, but then by the time the Enter the Dragon came out, that's when we know about the Green Hornet TV shows. TV shows back in the day, yeah. So
I love that when they did the crossover with Batman. That was fun.
I thought it was funny.
Do any of you remember the window skits where he came by they'd come by Lurch or they'd come by Sammy Davis Jr. and it was like, oh, that was brilliant. It was just like they'd be climbing up and Sammy Davis Jr. Hey Batman, hey Sammy Davis Jr.
Yeah, when they're going up the side of the building. Yeah.
Those 60s Batman. You were the best Batman.
They were. The fun.
Those guys got so much fucking tail on that show. Like Adam West and Burt Ward were talking about like having orgies in their room and seeing who could get the most women into the room. And like, what the fuck?
Good wholesome family.
Good wholesome family fuckings.
Nope, it was the 60s.
Yeah.
Well, it sure was some beautiful women on that show.
Eartha Kitt.
Eartha Kitt.
Actually, guys, because I had it on one of my streams earlier. I run it by you. Julie Newmar or Eartha Kitt?
Eartha Kitt.
Eartha Kitt.
Eartha Kitt.
Eartha Kitt.
Sean?
Uh-oh. Sean's thinking.
I go Julie Newmar. I thought she was sexy.
Yeah, I gotta go. Julie Newmar is great, but Eartha Kitt, it seemed that like Newmar was kind of like going a bit fucking gooey for Batman, where Eartha Kitt would have fucked Batman, no bother, but she would still would have gone on with her plan. She would have like, I'll fuck whoever I want. I don't care. Whereas Newmar was like, oh, I'm a good girl, really. Batman, take me in. Whereas Eartha Kitt is like, I'll fuck you up. It's like,
yeah.
More interesting.
It was sad because Halle Berry, she actually tried to imitate Eartha Kitt in that disastrous cat movie.
Oh, God.
And taking off Eartha Kitt, but the rest of the movie was a fucking gash. Like,
I thought all you men loved that Catwoman just because of the eye candy Halle Berry was, not so much for the movie. I thought all men loved that movie for the.
Yeah, but the movie's so bad. Even that
outfit
save
is
it,
so stupid.
Okay.
I hate that Catwoman outfit.
Okay, Jen, you get up Christmas morning, right? Which do you want? Do you want a Christmas present with really nice wrapping, or a Christmas present that just hasn't put any effort and just it's there under the tree with no wrapping? Which do you prefer?
Probably full wrapping.
Oh, yeah.
Exactly. Fucking exactly.
I guess I see your point.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, god damn it, Catwoman. I hate that movie just because of how I hate that suit. That is the worst Catwoman suit ever.
It's like she fell into a fucking shredder, a paper shredder, and luckily got out just in time.
Like everyone makes the joke. Fucking Batman Returns, Catwoman is a dominatrix, but she literally looks like a dominatrix, like just a face.
Yeah,
she looks like
absolutely.
Stripperella. She looks like goddamn Stripperella.
Stripperella.
I did not know you had that much hatred towards
I hate that Catwoman suit. It's one of the dumbest goddamn suits in comic movie history.
Yeah, man. I mean, it was a dumb movie, And poor Sharon Stone.
Yeah, poor Sharon
Yeah.
Stone.
God, she's in it. Christ.
Marty had a show talking about all the Catwomen the other day. Remember?
Mhm.
Yeah. Just I like the Anne Hathaway one because I think she's closest to the comics. Because
Yeah.
she's the
Yeah.
grifter, the kind of. But I know at the end of the day, everyone goes with Michelle Pfeiffer, and I understand why. She's just out there.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to be.
Charismatic.
Oh, sorry, Sean.
I said she was charismatic in the role.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm going to be interested to see how Zoe Kravitz gets on.
Mhm.
Interesting. What is she gonna be in one of the movies or?
And she's going to be in
in.
the Batman movie with Robert Peterson, whatever his name is.
Pattinson.
Robert Patterson.
I was just
Robert
thinking
Pattinson.
about that. Like, when is
Edward.
that actually gonna come out or what?
Eventually, it will.
Eventually.
Someday, maybe.
Yeah.
I did hear that there was a bit of an issue. Now it's all I heard it from kind of unsure entertainment sources. But another reason it might be delayed because of Zoe Kravitz may have had a pregnancy scare, and Robert Pattinson may have been the result of said pregnancy scare.
Oh,
So him and the director have not been talking.
wow.
Damn, you think he would have learned his lesson after Kristen Stewart?
Oh yeah. Like, but no. Fucking Colin Farrell looks almost unrecognizable in that movie. Have you seen the trailer?
Yeah, I saw the trailer. Yeah.
Yeah, true.
We haven't.
He looks cool.
But then, I mean, isn't it gonna get like crazy? Because aren't they supposed to have like the Flash movie where there's gonna be all the different Batmans from all the different eras
it's
and
going
all
to be
that shit?
Flashpoint. So they,
Yeah,
Michael Keaton's in. Apparently, they're still trying to negotiate to get Bale into it. I don't know. What do you think, Monty?
Christian Bale.
I don't know how they're going to get, because I think there's supposed to be Christian Bale and Ben Affleck into this particular Flashpoint storyline, and I don't know if they've worked out all the deals, but I know that's what they're trying to do, almost similar to like what they're trying to do with Spider-Man into Spider-Man in the Spider-Verse with getting all the Spider-Mans together.
Yeah.
I don't know about you, Monty, but I want to see George Clooney in there as well now.
I want George Clooney back. I have always thought George Clooney should get a second chance at playing Batman, because he is not the reason that movie is awful. Yeah, he is not the fault of that movie. Watch that movie again. He actually is a pretty decent
terrible,
Bruce Wayne,
man.
and somewhat okay. Okay,
Worst
I like
Batman
him better
ever,
than Val
dude.
Kilmer.
Are you kidding
He
me?
is better than Val Kilmer.
I don't mind Val Kilmer.
He was a better
I
Batman
like
than
the fact Joel Schumacher publicly apologized.
Oh
on
yeah,
the
with his
Batman and
credit
Robin
card.
DVD.
I don't leave home without it.
Bat nipples.
Chicks dig the
That movie
card.
is not
Oh
as
wait,
bad
actually
as
that was
everyone
Val
makes.
Kilmer, wasn't it?
That was Val
Yeah,
Kilmer.
that was Val Kilmer. That movie is Forever is way worse than Batman and Robin.
I like Forever.
In
Really?
fairness,
Yeah. Yes.
Forever was fun.
Forever was okay.
I don't
Although
like
Tommy Lee
Forever.
Jones
See,
was
thank
shite.
Yeah, I
He
know.
was
Yeah,
shit.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that
he's
time.
As
awful.
Two-Face.
he was over the top as Two-Face.
Oh, he's bad, yeah.
I don't know if you heard this, Monty, but you know that they were originally supposed to bring Billy D. Williams back to be Harvey Dent because he was.
Yeah, they should have.
Yeah.
Yeah, I heard a couple rumors of it about that, but I don't know if he actually wanted to do it again or not. And but it would have been interesting to actually see try to play a dual role character.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I thought he's pretty good as Harvey Dent.
Yeah, he was a good Dent.
Yeah.
And that's what the Batman Forever was missing. You didn't get to see any of Harvey Dent or any of his stories. You just
He was
thrown
taken
in
off.
there.
What I got from that movie was, Sean, he was trying to do two things. One, he didn't know the character, so he took off Nicholson's Joker.
Mhm.
And then, to make matters worse, he was like, "Oh, this new upstart, this Jim Carrey, whoever the fuck he is, he's not going to outshine me. I'm going to fucking go as zany as he is."
Yeah,
And
that's the problem.
Yep.
It's not really a zany character. Why do you go like that?
Yeah, no,
Over the
Two-Face is
top
not
like
a
that.
Two-Face is not a zany character. Yes, whether you saw from the comics or in the animated series, he's not a zany character.
No.
He's
No.
It's like a serious gangster, you know. I will say, I didn't like Jim Carrey, and I thought he was bad.
I like Jim
I
Carrey.
love the Riddler as a character. I'm with you. He wasn't a good choice for Riddler.
And he's talking about, oh, your entrance was good, but his was better. like
I
crap.
genuinely think he was trying to do the Frank Gorshin kind of Riddler from the 60s show.
Kind of, yeah.
Yeah, but something about Gorshin actually fit the character, especially of the time. But everything about that movie that's why I don't like Forever. Everything about that movie it's trying to do the 60s series again, but it doesn't commit to it. Like, at least Batman and Robin commits to doing the ridiculous.
Batman and Robin definitely committed to
Yeah,
it.
it committed to doing the 60s series, whereas Batman Forever feels like it's half trying to be the 60s series and half trying to be the Burton movies again. And that's what always bugged me about it.
Did you guys hear? You heard about the script and the character ideas for Batman Triumphant?
No.
Nope.
Okay, so
No.
basically, fucking Chris O'Donnell and Clooney were going to come back. It was supposed to be a bit darker. We were going to get Scarecrow played by Nicolas Cage, and we were going to get Harley Quinn played by Madonna.
What? Okay, sure. Why the fuck not? Yes.
Okay.
A little
Yeah,
old.
and
She's a little old by now.
That's what I was thinking.
I'm assuming this is several years ago because I think Madonna would have made a perfect choice for Harley Quinn.
Back in the day,
It
yeah.
didn't want
Yeah.
Monty. It was that they were going to do something weird. It was going to turn out that Harley was actually Joker's daughter.
Uh-huh.
Ooh.
Because you know, I
Wait.
think
That's
that
kind of
in
creepy
the comics,
because they're
in the-
known
in the-
as.
yeah, in the comics there is a woman known as Joker's daughter.
Yeah.
Yeah, there is.
She became a member of the Titans for a while, I want to say. Oh, God. On one hand, my favorite actor playing my favorite Batman villain. On the other hand, Madonna is Harley Quinn.
It could work.
It was that or the other choice I would have gone with, and it would have been perfect. Laurie Petty.
Yes, Lori
Tank Girl.
Petty, because she's basically playing kind of a Harley Quinn-esque character in Tank Girl.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah,
But
yeah,
she's
Lori Petty
older
would-
now too.
Oh
you know?
yeah, she is. Yeah, but
Mhm.
she would have been perfect for Quinn. Yeah, she makes way more sense than fucking Madonna.
I think Madonna would have been good back in the day when she was young.
But the problem is Madonna's not that good of an actress.
Yeah, that's true.
Lori Petty is actually
Very
a
good
great
point.
actress. Yeah, Lori
What,
Petty
you didn't
is a
like-
great actress.
You didn't like Desperately Seeking Susan?
No,
I do.
Well, what about Dick Tracy?
Actually, she wasn't
Yeah,
that
she's
bad
good
in that
in
because
Dick
she's
Tracy.
just
She's good in
herself,
Dick-
basically.
Yeah,
Uh-huh.
she's-
Major League.
Yeah, not indifferent to Major League. She's good in Dick Tracy, I'll give you that. But she's
Mhm.
basically just playing Madonna in that. She's just playing
Right.
50s Madonna.
When she plays Madonna, she's all right.
She's great at playing Madonna.
I like Desperately Seeking Susan.
It's okay.
I do.
Did anyone see that awful tribute she did to fucking Aretha Franklin? At
Yes.
the MTV? Jesus Christ! What a narcissistic bitch, boy.
That's
I didn't
Madonna
see
for you. That's Madonna.
So I don't watch the Grammys anymore.
That was the
What?
BET, I want to say.
Yeah, I could be wrong. Basically, she was supposed to come out, Monty, and kind of give a whole speech on how great
No, that was
fucking
Yeah.
Aretha Franklin was, and she turned around and started talking about herself for like 15, 20 minutes. Just
And they
Talking
got
about-
Madonna. They got Madonna do a tribute. I would have actually would have preferred Beyonce to do that. Not
Yeah.
Madonna.
Yeah. Get
I don't
Lauryn
know.
Hill
At least
out or
either
something.
that, or maybe even Mary J. Blige did do a tribute to Aretha Franklin. Why did they pick Madonna?
Yes, she could do it.
Why did they pick Madonna to do that? That doesn't make any sense.
It didn't.
Random.
You don't think?
Lauryn Hill tried to do one, and they turned her down.
Yeah.
And she actually did one in concert, and it was really goddamn good.
Well, like Jennifer Hudson or something would be good.
Yeah.
Even,
Mm.
Someone that could have powerful vocal range like that. Anyway, I think what is the name that plays Harley Quinn now is
Margot
Robbie.
Margot Robbie.
I don't want to see anybody else.
I saw her first, Monty.
Yeah, but she's great in that role, I think.
Oh yeah.
I thought she did a pretty good job in Suicide Squad. It was she was okay in crap. I'm a goddamn
Harley Quinn movie.
Birds of Prey.
Birds of Prey.
Yeah. She was okay in that. It was some problem with the script though.
Mm.
I think they made her a bit too Deadpool-y in Birds of Prey.
Yeah, that's the problem with it.
But I
was a
enjoyed
problem.
it still. It was fun.
It was fun, but it's like, come on, guys, stop copying Deadpool. She's quirky and she's funny and she's deadly, but she's not Deadpool.
Like she's a very complex character when you get down to the fucking nuts and bolts.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Oh, what do you got? Have you heard that on Deadpool 3 they were arguing to make it a PG-13 that they were fighting with Ryan Reynolds on it?
No.
Yeah.
Like, no.
We've seen PG-13 Deadpool. It doesn't work.
It doesn't work.
No.
I think you could do it. You could sanitize it somewhat and maybe get it for a lower teenage audience, but you could not get it for a kid's audience.
You couldn't market it to the same audience that you typically market Marvel movies to.
Yeah.
True.
Right.
The thing is, the plan is now to have Deadpool do the cameos instead of Stan Lee.
Yeah, I heard about that.
Yeah.
That'll be fun.
That'll be fun.
Actually, Monty, Sean, did you guys see the trailer for Marvel What If? The new
I've seen the trailer. Yeah, I've seen it.
Wow.
Yeah. Yeah, I think I did a trailer reaction for it.
Is that going to be a TV show?
No,
Yeah,
Is it a TV show?
it's going to be an animated TV show where you have the Watcher talks about what if this particular event happened, this happened. Like one of the what if possibilities is going to be what if T'Challa and not Chris Pine's character gets taken by the Reavers and he becomes what you call him, Star-Lord.
They got sorry, Monty. What?
Yeah, and another thing, what if Peggy Carter actually becomes a British version of Captain America?
They got Jeffrey Rice to do a Watu, aka the Watcher, because I love his voice. His voice is awesome. I particularly like him in Westworld.
Yeah, he's got that narration voice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That would be cool. I think that sounds fun. Looking forward to the Winter Soldier, Falcon and the Winter Soldier.
Yeah, I'll be watching that tomorrow.
I'm getting very Lethal Weapon vibes off it. Just the buddy.
Yeah, so am I.
Yeah.
Oh, that.
Meh.
Christian isn't
not buying it, Christian.
It's not that. I'm just really goddamn tired of the Marvel universe in movie form right now. I'm really burned out.
In fairness,
he's done.
I've been burned out since Thor Ragnarok. That was the last one I actually really enjoyed.
Christian, you got to admit,
You didn't like Infinity Wars and Endgame?
I haven't seen them. I don't care anymore. There's too much.
The thing is though, like with everything in cinema, I think it was kind of serendipitous and kind of lucky in a way. We've gotten a kind of break from the Marvel movies because I was kind of getting like Christian there. I was getting fatigued, but I think the kind of the closure of cinemas for the meantime. I don't know what the fuck's going to happen, but I do think that like it kind of slowed the dilution of the movies into like the zeitgeist. So we've gotten a bit of a break now.
Yeah,
That's true.
Yeah,
We'll probably
that's
catch
true.
up on it
I
at some
think
point.
I think what happened was after Endgame and after from the ending of Infinity Wars into finally getting the resolution in Endgame, I think Kevin Feige and Marvel finally decided, okay, let's slow down a bit. We'll go on ahead and bring out Spider-Man Far From Home, but then we'll put a break on it and everything. We'll do the TV shows, and then after that, we'll pick back up.
Mhm.
But I do feel sorry for Scarlett Johansson and her Black Widow outing.
Yeah, I know. It keeps getting delayed and delayed.
Oh yeah, that movie exists.
Mhm.
And by the time
Yeah.
it comes out, no one's gonna care. You know?
Yeah, because one of my friends, another YouTuber, we were talking about whether or not they're going to keep release, whether they're going to have Black Widow come out in theaters or put on streaming services, and I said it's getting to the point now where Disney's going to have no choice. They're going to have to put it on streaming services, despite the fact that they're not making any money because they thought they were going to make money with Raya and that Dragon movie that came out, but that didn't make. Did you see that, Jen, with your son?
Mm-mm. Oh yeah, didn't I?
No, thanks. They haven't yet, at least.
No, not yet.
Yeah. I think he would love it because it's a different type of Disney film because it has no songs in it, so that's good.
That's a plus.
But it's a nice adventure picture.
It kind of reminded me if like the original animated Mulan and Moana had a baby. I think that's the best way.
And take out the songs. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll give it a shot.
There we go. Cool.
Yeah.
I'll give it a shot for Jake.
There's talk of that. There's talk of that. Them sending Halloween Kills to streaming service. Jen can't let this happen.
No, we can't let this happen. We cannot. Oh, shut up!
I for one
Don't.
care.
No one cares.
Jesus.
God.
You knocked the mic off.
I did nothing.
Meh.
I did nothing. Except it won't stand now.
Yeah, I noticed. Here,
Okay.
I'll fix it. You fidget. You do you. God damn.
I broke the mic. No, I think that's okay.
You killed Mike. How could you?
Oh, guys, look what I
think we're
picked up today.
All right. All right.
Hell
Hey,
yeah.
I got something special for my review of King Kong versus Godzilla. I'm already working on it right now. You're gonna love it.
Ooh, that'll be fun.
I had so much fun, like revisiting that though.
Yeah.
Jake loves that
I
movie.
need to rewatch it again.
Mm-hmm. All right. I gotta get ready to go because it's getting 9:30 here, and I gotta get ready to go to work tomorrow. So
Me too.
Yeah.
Unfortunately.
yeah.
Adulting.
Yeah, this adulting
We have-
stuff is for the birds, man.
I know.
Yeah, we have to do the adult thing.
All right, guys, I had a blast. That was a lot of fun.
Yes.
Good times.
We'll have to figure out what to do next month.
Next month. All right, everybody in the chat. Y'all have a good night and stay safe, y'all.
Night, chat.
See you
Thanks
later.
everybody for joining us in the chat tonight, and thanks for everybody watching out there on YouTube, and thank you for joining us for the Horror Hangout live stream. Have a great
Tune in
night, guys.
and stay
Stay
scared.
scared.
The horror corner.
The horror corner.
The horror corner.
The horror
Right.
corner.
Corner.
This corner here.
All right, night, guys.